Starlight Sometimes. My name is Aura Starshine. I have a little bit of a list. Stop playing Claire Alone! I swear to fucking God. Oh!
Get copyrighted immediately.
It's public domain music.
It better be.
Why the fuck do you think Kodaka uses it in every fucking game he makes post 2010?
Because he has the rights to the song.
5 streams straight!
Kodaka holds the solo rights to Claire de Lune.
Hi, Ghost. Hi, Galaxy.
That reminds me, before fucking stream, I was sitting in the living room hanging out with my sister, Spooks. You know her. You guys are acquainted with Spooks, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're sitting in the living room. My mom's watching TV shows in her room. I just suddenly hear fucking Moonlight Sonata, and I'm having flashbacks to Resident Evil. I'm like, holy shit, Rebecca got her practice. It's my mom, for some reason, her TV show was playing Moonlight Sonata.
Just fucking Moonlight Sonata for no reason.
Fucking video games have classically conditioned me to react to just 2 specific classical piano songs.
That's so funny.
As you do.
I hear Moonlight Sonata, I go, the fucking mansion! I hear Claire de Lune and I go, Kaede!
I can't believe you've been, like, conditioned. Hi! Hi, Ghost! Hi, Galaxy! What do you guys think so far?
Sounds like. Like, if you ask me, like, hey, what's the tune to Moonlight Sonata? I'm like, I don't know. But if you play it, I'd be like, fuck, Moonlight Sonata.
There it be.
There she be.
There she blows.
There she blows. Okay, I have some cool things to show you guys. Don't mind the— Stop! Stop it!
I think of Kaede whenever I hear that song too, Cassie. Fuck yeah. Me and Cassie are conditioned to music in the same way, but it's very different songs.
Oh my god. I forgot to turn my ring light on. Hold on.
I have the full song on my fucking soundboard for stream, but I very rarely find a reason to play just all of Claire de Lune on stream.
I hope that stays the same.
My fucking stream soundboard is so funny because it only has 5 sounds on it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's Claire de Lune, the full fucking song, the incorrect buzzer sound, the shotgun cocking sound, the like actual gunshot sound. All of those which are on our Discord soundboard as well. And then the only one I have on my like stream soundboard that's not here is the fucking like Crazy by La Seraphim.
Huh.
La Seraphim.
Yeah, it's a K-pop band or whatever, and I only had it there because
They did a crossover with Overwatch.
They
They
did.
sure
Back when we were
did.
playing Marvel Rivals a lot, it was like a meme that like that would play during Luna's ult. People made mods and stuff for it. So when I was streaming Marvel Rivals, I would hit that button whenever I Luna ulted.
That's pretty good. Alright, I have some things to show you. So, not all of these are rigged fully yet, so temper your expectations. But we have
Tempering, like chocolate.
a second bang style.
Works too.
I love tempering chocolate.
A second
I love
bang
tempering my
style.
expectations.
I swear to God, if you guys keep interrupting me, I am going to kick you both.
That's what we're here to do, though.
You invited us to
No!
a fucking stream where you yap and said, "Hey, stop yapping."
What? I'm getting mixed
I'm
messages.
trying to show you guys things. This is rude.
No.
Anyway, I have a secondary bang style. I can take the long hair off.
Someone took a nap.
This is like it's a little bit hard to see, but hair up, and that's for things like buns.
Hair sticking out.
Yeah, that'll go behind the neck. We got buns. We have a ponytail. This is like a fluffy bob with a little bun on top. My nose is running. Huh. And then
You
we have
better
more
go
of
Better
a...
go catch it.
Yeah, I deserve that one. And then I have the
You knew
bob.
what you did.
And I can also...
Bald, 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 bald,
Oh
bald.
my god.
Hey, if you click the quack sound effect, a lot of times in a row it does a little duck confetti on Discord. Did you know that?
Wait, really?
Yeah, go click it a bunch on fucking Discord. It like, I was not doing it anymore. I swear I just
Oh,
got
I
duck confetti. There it is. Yeah.
I see it. Duck fatty. Does it do that with every sound?
I don't know.
I don't...
No, I don't think so. I think it's just the ducks.
No, it doesn't look like it.
I'm not seeing confetti.
You gotta like press it really fast.
Oh, there we
It's like a random
go.
current. Yeah.
Cool.
This is a lovely auditory experience, I bet.
Yeah, I'm so sorry, y'all. They have to get this all out.
Not
I
again.
hate you lot.
This is what happens when we have an Artney App stream on Monday after having one on Friday.
Yeah.
I do have stuff to yap about. I'm waiting for my true yaps until after Aurora is done.
Okay. The ear kind of passes in front of the head when I turn my head far enough.
Oh.
The eye follows which way I'm looking. In the middle of my head.
I was about to say eyes normally do that, but the middle of the head one. Okay, okay.
I
Is
haven't
it a
rigged it to
functional eye or
blink
just an
yet.
aesthetic eye?
Don't worry about
Can you
it.
see through your third eye?
Don't worry about it.
Is it really hard to get contacts for your eyes? Because they usually come in sets of 2 and you would need a third one, which means you have to buy 2 sets even though you wouldn't use like the 4th one.
But if you buy 3 sets, you have 2 full sets.
Oh shit, you're right. But then like it'd be
Mm.
really hard to carry your contacts around because contact cases have like 2 spots.
That's
You'll
a
do.
lot of math. That's a lot of eye contact math for the Rora.
6.
7.
Oh,
6,
no.
7.
Guys, Cassie's been catastrophically brain rotted.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Fucking at my job, I have to count stuff out for people sometimes, and every time I have to go like 5, 6, 7. My brain like short circuits.
5, 6, 7. We're like
6,
just sparks
7.
flying.
Ooh. Unga
And
bunga.
for a moment, I'm like, God, I hope they don't think I'm a cringy millennial.
3,
Well, they don't
stream,
think-
stream.
They know.
How do you talk in Live 2D? Oh, okay. So up here in preview, you go to external application integration settings. I'm not going to show you because it has my IP. But you can connect it directly to Live 2D, and I have it connected. It's like 2-way connected, so I can do VBridger stuff. So the camera my Live 2D is using right now is VBridger, but it's using VTube Studio as a middleman. Does that make any sense? I hope it does. Thank you. So let's get to rigging some hair, yeah? And it's doing that weird thing again. Okay. I swear to God. Stop!
It's so easy to drive Aurora crazy with the soundboard.
It's like the worst kind of stimming.
Sorry, man, I can't help the stim. It just happens.
I know how that is, but please stop. Alright, time to rig the curl to go up when my hair goes up. Rigging hair like rigatoni. Cassie, you're cracking me up. Also, hi, Zero.
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 Zero. Okay, Cassie, you had stuff to talk about?
Yes. So, there was a Nintendo Direct today. I actually did not fucking watch it because it was just for like the Mario Galaxy movie, right? And I was like, what new news can they share about that? Surely nothing huge, wild that I have to fact check would be announced. Donald Glover is playing Yoshi.
Who?
Childish Gambino is playing Yoshi. Why does Yoshi need a celebrity voice actor?
This is.
He goes, yeah, Yoshi.
This is an interesting choice.
Like, I thought everyone, because we've already heard Yoshi in the trailers too, so it's kind of wild they're just like announcing who the voice actor is, and everyone was like, oh, it's probably just like the actual voice actor for Yoshi, or like some casual like voice actor, because he sounds really good. He sounds pretty similar to the games or whatever. Donald Glover, Yoshi.
You have gotta be fucking with me, witch.
I looked it up. I saw it on twitter.com and I had to look up Childish Gambino Yoshi on google.com, and there it is. Donald Glover revealed as the voice of Yoshi in the Super Mario Galaxy movie.
But like, why though?
Fucking why?
Same fucking reason that they got Chris Pratt for Mario. I don't fucking know. Illumination just wants some star power, I guess.
For Yoshi, all he says is Yoshi. Unless they have one, they must have like one bit planned where he says something.
I was about to say, I saw people joking on the internet, like Bro's gonna do an like We Are Groot moment at the end, but like just says something completely normal or whatever.
I hope it's like in a super low, deep voice too.
Fucking like, he's gonna. Have you guys ever seen the meme where it's like the guys? Why does my door sound like Yoshi? And then they open a car door or something, and it's just like, yo, I'm the fucking green dinosaur from Mario.
I was gonna say they're gonna just like the post-credit scene is just going to be Yoshi saying, "This is the Mushroom Kingdom," but to the "This is America" tune.
That would be a crazy pick.
This is the Mushroom Kingdom. I can't even do it. There's too many syllables in Mushroom Kingdom. But you know he could probably figure it out.
He's got this. I believe in him.
And I'm sure, like I said, we've heard the Yoshi in the trailers before, and he sounded pretty good. That's why everyone was pretty sure there was just like a voice actor, or like someone from the games even. And it's Childish fucking Gambino. What the fuck?
Just Childish fucking Gambino. Sure, why not?
I don't doubt him. I'm gonna be real. I doubted Chris Pratt as Mario. He did pretty well. He wasn't like, I still don't know if he's the best choice ever. I doubted Charlie Day as Luigi. He did a beautiful job.
Mm-hmm.
I had higher hopes for Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong, and he was the biggest disappointment.
Yeah, that was just Seth Rogen.
Yeah.
Keegan-Michael Key as Toad was pretty good.
Oh, he was beautiful actually. That's probably the best Toad you could expect from a movie without like whoever the actor is killing their voice.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's a genuine concern when voicing Yoshi in anything. The fucking actress who plays Yoshi usually in the game, or not Yoshi, Toad in the games, just like fucking loses her voice every recording session.
I don't blame her. Jesus fucking Christ, that must be the worst.
Back in the day, it used to be the same actress for Peach and Toad, so they would have her record all the Peach lines first, and then do the Toads, because by the end of the session, she couldn't talk anymore.
Guys, can I go on an ADHD rant real quick about another thing that is annoying me in this very second?
Sure.
Okay.
YouTube is implementing their like, hey, show us your ID or take a 6-second video of yourself thing in order to link to other videos, which means that I can no longer link my shorts to the full videos unless I do that or wait 2 months. What does it say? Build history as you grow, as you use YouTube and follow community guidelines, you build channel history. Once you have enough history, will automatically unlock features. This usually takes 2 months. 2 months of active use. Hey, I've been using this channel for over 2 months. I guess not actively enough. So I can't link shorts to videos anymore, or you link to outside websites in the description of videos anymore. So I like the links to my Twitch in the channel description are no longer work.
I've been to you before, and I didn't even know that was a thing until you were like, man, YouTube's not letting me link, and I was like, what?
I thought it would at least let me link like the shorts to the full videos, but it's not. So that's fucking annoying.
What the fuck? fuck?
I sent an email to Google saying, please give me access, I'm a good boy, and they gave me permission. Maybe you need to do that.
I don't think that's gonna work for me.
Damn.
Are you not a good boy actor?
No.
Oh, well, you heard it here
No.
first.
No. Consider myself disappointed.
Disappointed!
More from, not Nintendo Corner. This is just gonna,
Oh.
this is a different video game that only
I-
Cassie cares about.
I also had
Red
a thing
Carmel,
about,
go, go, go!
The Toad stuff. Wasn't there that one person who did My Way, but they did it with a Toad voice, and you can just hear their voice dying the whole time? Do you know what I'm talking
I
about?
didn't!
There's someone on YouTube, I think, who does a bunch of Toad covers like that, and their fucking cover of Chandelier is actually beautiful. You can hear them fucking dying as they do, like, the main part, like the, I want to swing from the chandelier. You can just hear them cracking.
Ooh,
I think
that
recently
sounds...
they did a fucking Monitoring by Deco27 cover in Japanese, and I was like, Jesus fucking Christ.
That sounds painful.
It is, you can hear them, they're dying, they're fucking dying. It's like, holy shit.
They're
That sounds
dying.
But you
incredibly
can also tell
painful.
it's just some Toad fan. I
As
found
you
the
do.
Monitoring cover again, and people in the comments like normal covers. Oh, thank God there's no AI. Toad covers. God help us, there is no AI.
Yeah. Wait. Guys,
Toad
my
fans are
old
insane.
shorts still link to the video, so if I did it in the past, it lets me do it, but it doesn't let me link new ones.
That's crazy.
Just, anyway, that's the end of that rant, for maybe.
No, that's a valid thing to rant about, actually. That's very
But,
valid.
Yeah, the Yoshi voice is not a voice that's meant to be performed for long periods of time.
No, it is not.
If you specifically the My Way Toad cover, they are dying by the end of it. Like, they are struggling. They sing the whole song in one go, and there's some belts in that song.
Yeah, there are.
Yeah.
No, it says no AI, no practice, single take.
No
Toad
practice?
Impersonators really be something else.
Where's our
I
memes
myself am
at?
known for loving to hit an occasional Toad impression, but I could not, I think, do a whole song.
I'm putting it in memes chat.
I'm gonna share the the Monitoring one as well because I just like it. It's funny.
Mm-hmm. Hello, Bet!
So I realize this is not the same person. This is a different Toad fan. This one's Japanese, and that's why they sing it in Japanese. Still impressive. Jesus
It's a
fuck.
different person. It's kind of
There's
more
a lot
impressive.
of insane Toad fans on the internet.
They give them the fucking Captain Toad game they desire, they need.
They deserve it.
When was the last Captain Toad game? It's been a while, right?
They made so there was only been one one actual one made, but then they remade it onto Switch 2 and added like more levels and like 2-player mode and stuff.
Give them another Toad game. They need it so badly.
You're so right.
Give the people another Toad game.
I think it's really funny that Captain Toad has actually only made its own game because it was like a mini game mode in
Seven
Super Mario 3D
Street.
World. You could get like some of the little stars you collect from like little Captain Toad side missions, and apparently people love those so much they're like, yeah, we're making a full game of it. And that's fucking
amazing.
insane. And it was
Hell
fairly
yeah.
beloved. It's not like a bestseller, you know, because there's not enough Toad fans, but it's beloved by Toad fans. I think I own the Wii U version.
I really like the idea of them going like, hey, we're making another Toad game, and then it's just like a game about a frog. It's not Toad, it's a game about just like an actual Toad.
A real Toad.
His name is Jeff. He's a Toad.
He named Jeff.
His name Jeff.
He named Jeff.
Hello?
Jeff.
Hello?
Do you not know that meme?
No.
No.
He named Jeff.
Hello.
He named Jeff.
Who named you?
He named Jeff.
You named
Okay.
you.
Back to my news that's not Nintendo related, but it's not a game that Otter cares about. Fortnite news.
Oh.
Oh boy, Fortnite
So we
news.
see- Suisi Hoshimachi of Hololive Japan is going to be in Fortnite.
What?
Okay.
Why?
They're putting a fucking Hololiver into Fortnite, and I will purchase her. She will be mine. Bibbidi boppity boo or whatever.
Bald clown head pat. Oh shit.
I hope this opens the
Bald
doors for
clown?
a Mori Calliope collaboration because I fucking need her in Fortnite. I need to shoot someone as Calliope Mori with an AK-47.
They're gonna have a lot of people in Fortnite, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hololive fans are being like, never played Fortnite. I'm gonna buy this. So afraid if they do more members of Hololive and Fortnite cast because I might have to buy more if she gets in. Exactly.
I am so not the demographic for these kind of things.
And not only is Suisi just in Fortnite, she's the headliner of the rhythm game, meaning they're gonna be putting her music in the rhythm game.
Goddamn.
Fucking bibbidi bobbidi boo or whatever they say.
They could put me in Fortnite and I'd be like, that's cool.
That's
Anyways,
cool anyway.
I wouldn't buy myself in Fortnite.
I'm gonna try to get a Cryptstars collab in Fortnite, but Otter's not gonna buy it. I'm gonna be like, Otter, please, we can do quads. We can do quads with the Cryptstars skins. And he'd be like, no.
No, I'll play the game, but I'll just have like the generic skin.
I don't know, it'd be funnier if you have like the generic Jonesy skin, or if you have the Leon S. Kennedy one, and it's like, Otter, we need to all be our skins. And you're like, no.
No.
I'm just like, I didn't buy it.
Least VTuber
You
I
you
know
have
of.
Leon S. Kennedy, and it's like, why'd you buy Leon? It's like, oh, I didn't buy Leon. Someone else bought it for me, and they didn't
So-
buy you your own skin.
No.
Nope.
Fortnite asked who what skin I wanted for them to give to me, and I said Leon instead of myself. So
I want
got
Leon.
for the stream.
That's the kind of shit I fully expect Otter to pull if for some reason we were ever like sponsored by Fortnite.
He fucking would.
Wait, that would be the funniest bit, though.
It's like Cassie loads in
God.
with the whole new Cassie skin. Aurora loads in with her Aurora skin. Rad has a special Rad skin. It's like, why are you Leon? Because I got Leon. You
this
didn't
is-
ask for your Otter. They gave us all a free skin. You didn't ask for the Otter skin? No.
No.
One
That's
Leon.
the Leon skin.
Why do that when I can have Leon skin?
I don't give a shit about that silly VTuber over there. I'm gonna be Leon. Andrew, you are that silly VTuber. Oh.
That's you. That is your skin.
Oh.
That's you! Motherfuck!
Be mad funny.
Fucking he would too.
He would. He fucking would. Played Leon in DVD before I knew anything
Boy
about
be
Ari, only because I knew
whimpering.
that boy be whimpering. He's got some fucking whimpers and groans in Dead by Daylight.
He go.
They said it's too many women pain sounds sound like them being horny. What if Leon?
What if Leon?
What if Leon?
What if Leon?
After trying to become a streamer using his first name and face cam, and Cryptstars converted him to a VTuber, that is exactly what happened.
That's
That's
kind of
actually
exactly
cap.
what happened. Because it's like he kept appearing. Aurora and me started streaming first. And he started appearing on Aurora's stream. So Aurora, of course, made him his little, like, Sona or whatever. And then it's like, yeah, here's your PNG tuber. Here's the full model now. Congratulations.
It's kind of it's kind of how it happened.
You know what? VTubers are white boy.
I was just a PNG tuber for a long time.
He was.
Yeah, he was. So, Atcher and I have been rewatching Once Upon a Time, and we just got to season 2. And oh my
I don't
god,
wanna watch it anymore.
the nosedive!
Not good.
Fucking last night after Monster of the Week, me and Spooks were hanging out, and she's like, "Oh my god, Aurora is fucking live streaming something. What are they watching? Like $10 is Once Upon a Time." I tapped it because you can see a little preview if you're on mobile, and I just see fucking Henry's bitch ass face. I'm like, it's fucking.
I couldn't give less of a shit about that show after season 1. Like I used to stop paying attention in season 2, and like not long into season 2 either.
The nosedive in quality was so noticeable. Cause like it's so obvious that the writers were like, "Oh, we're not gonna get a season 2. It's fine."
No, you keep saying that. That's not the case. I think they're just bad writers.
I feel like the nosedive in quality is literally going from wanting to write like a short, contained story to going like, "Shit, people love this. We can just farm money."
You know, like they were planning on more stuff because they had the plot threads of the Rumpelstiltskin's son and stuff like that they just like didn't resolve in season 1. Like they were planning on more. They just are bad. They pitched the single concept of what if fairy tale characters lost their memory and were in the real world, and then once that was cleared, the core premise of the show that it was greenlit on was gone, and they were bad writers.
I watched it way back in the day, but I do remember it kind of falls off and just kind of goes. Like it falls off, but as a child when I watched it, I didn't necessarily notice bad quality, but I did notice it just kind of keeps fucking going.
Yeah. I looked at the wiki, and it was like Rumpelstiltskin's wiki, and it was like the history of him, and it was broken down into like pre the first curse, during the first curse, after the first curse, pre the second curse, during the second curse, after the second curse, in the like mirror dimension, pre the third curse, during the third curse, after the third curse, pre
Nothing
the fourth
brings me
curse,
delight like glancing at the family tree of that show.
After the fourth curse, and then pre the fifth curse, during the fifth curse, and they just kept doing curses because they didn't know what the fuck to do.
They just kept fucking doing curses. Why did they keep doing curses?
Also, get brain blasted, Ghost.
How did you find us, Ghost?
Yeah, that's a great question. How did you find us?
Was it Batman or was it Spooks?
I think it was Batman. Xeno was Spooks. Xeno was Spooks. Xeno was Spooks.
Yeah, Xeno back in the day was Spooks. I remember that specifically because Xeno came in during Spooks' birthday FNAF 4 playthrough, and they made a bet like, hey, if you don't clear this night in like this much time, change your profile picture to Nightmare Chica. And Spooks fucking lost and had to post a TikTok like explaining why the profile picture was now Nightmare Chica.
Yeah, Ghost, I think you were there for like literally my first stream.
Yeah, I think
first
so.
Or second. It was one of the two.
Crazy
stuff.
Crazy shit. Popped in, got really talked about DC lore, not
is
just chat.
great. DCKO then just ended. I forget. I saw how it ended, and now I forget how it ended. But like, I think Superman kicked Darkseid's ass, and then he was like, "No matter, I still have my absolute universe." And then they show the absolute multiverse, or something. I know Aurora knows about the absolute stuff. Cassie, do you know about the absolute stuff?
What the fuck are you talking about?
So it's like the world where Batman's not rich and Wonder Woman was raised in hell rather than on Paradise Island, and Superman was like a teenager to young adult when Krypton died rather than a baby.
Buddy, I don't know enough about DC to know this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Keep going, Asher, keep going.
I just learned the other day reading comments about Supergirl that there were like cities on Superman's home planets.
Well, yeah, it had cities, silly. But then Wally West is the Flash when Barry did a bad supervising job and died and gave Wally powers. And Green Lantern is, I think she's a new woman or a recent addition. And the Green Lantern mythos is weird but interesting. Then Martian Manhunter is like, I don't even know how to begin to explain that one. Also, Oliver Queen is dead, but there's a new Green Arrow, and that story is apparently going to be coming out soon. And it's going to be following, it sounds like Black Canary is actually the protagonist of the Green Arrow book, as a serial killer is killing billionaires with a bow and arrow, and they don't know who it is, but apparently there's like several suspects, all of whom have ties to Oliver Queen, who is dead. We saw him get his
Oliver.
Well, we actually didn't see him get his skull bashed in, but we saw the aftermath of his skull getting bashed in by Hawkman.
R.I.P. Oliver.
Yeah. It is comics, so maybe he's not dead, but I feel like the Absolute Universe is going to keep him dead, and it's probably going to be Roy Harper, but maybe that's going to be the obvious one, and it's going to be, what's the, is it Shadow? I don't know, there's so many Archers out there.
There are. I don't know why DC loves its Archers so much. This is how we feel when you talk about fucking Nintendo.
Green Arrow needs Archer villains, except for Count Vertigo, which is why Count Vertigo is one of the better ones, because he's not an Archer. Count Vertigo and Onomatopoeia is a good one.
Onomatopoeia.
Onomatopoeia. He's kind of becoming more of a Batman villain because he's like actually pretty intimidating. So they're like, we'll move into Batman. But his whole thing is nobody knows who he is. He only says like onomatopoeias, which are like bang, pop, drip, like the words that represent sounds. That's the only thing he ever says. And he just kicks everybody's ass and then leaves.
He's a weird little guy.
Like nobody knows anything about him. Oliver / the Spectre Spirit of Vengeance plotline again. That could be cool. Because that was done in the show, but I never got to that point in the show. I just know it happened in the show. Doing it in the comics could be interesting. Because it is implied that he was about to like go on his Green Arrow crusade and like take out corrupt billionaires with a direct like reference to the Epstein stuff of like basically he was going to go kill the DC equivalent of him. And then
hell yeah.
The Deep State said, then the Deep State bashed his skull in before he could do anything about it.
Damn it.
So maybe he'll be like the Spectre type thing, merge those two characters together. Because, you know, they're both hooded green figures.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone would care if they merged that.
Did they do it in the comics? I didn't know that they did that in the comics.
I don't think you guys can actually see when I'm like making new parameters. It's the most boring part of rigging.
Damn, bro. It means Detective Comics 0. I know that one.
Detective Comics comics?
Yeah, Detective Comics comics.
Literally everything I look up for Green Arrow as Spectre, it shows the TV show.
Sometimes the TV show is just way more popular.
The thing is, Slade could be an interesting, like, morally complex character, but then Judas Contract happened, and that's not possible anymore. It's like how that one Hank Pym comic happened, and now he can't be a good person anymore. The Hank Pym comic is that he beat his wife.
Mm-hmm.
Who is Janet the Wasp, one of the sweetest individuals in all of comics.
Poor Pam.
I used to touch the Star Wars comics back in the day.
Haven't they all been
what are those like?
non-canonized? Or decanonized?
Yeah, and they're not canon, but like, the comics are entirely different from the extended universe novels.
What are they
That's
like?
what you're thinking of, because I don't remember because I read them when I was like fucking 10.
Luke has a kid, doesn't he?
Yeah, you're thinking of the extended universe novels though, Archer.
Oh.
That was like canon. It was like what happens after Star Wars. Luke Skywalker's marries Mara Jade, and he has a kid named Ben Skywalker. And Leia and Han have twins named Jason and Jaina. I fucking love them. And a son named Anakin. And Jason turns evil and kills his little brother Anakin. And Jaina has to stop him. I fucking love Jason and Jaina.
But then none of that's canon anymore.
No.
What does it matter if it's fucking canon?
Because Jason and Jaina, my beloveds, I wanted to see those books adapted into movies back when I was a kid.
And instead, now we have Luke Skywalker who gave up on the Jedi Order and decided to die alone, I guess? I don't know.
And now we have, somehow, Palpatine has returned.
Somehow Palpatine returned.
Somehow. Fucking somehow.
From what I heard with the sequel trilogy is that, like, the first director had a 3-movie vision, and then they took him off for the like part 8, and the part 8 director just completely swerved everything and went in their own direction. And then they brought back the episode 7 director back for 9, who had to like partially course correct back to his original plan.
Which, why would you switch in the middle of a fight? Why would you do
wasn't
that?
received well because it was a big Star Wars movie, so it's not going to be received well.
It wasn't received well, so they switched, but then 8 was received worse, so then they switched back, and then like that was received the worst.
They basically tried to swerve back to where they were going originally, but it's already too late. And that's where you get somehow Palpatine Return, which apparently was first revealed in a Fortnite collab.
What?
Yeah, no, the first reveal of Palpatine's return was in a Fortnite collab. Before episode 9 came out, you hear Palpatine's voice in like a Fortnite collab that was promoting the movie.
That's crazy. I actually still haven't seen episode 9.
I haven't seen episode 8 or 9.
You see, I didn't see episode 9 because episode 8 sucked.
Or any of the shows. You don't need to see
Solo. Solo does have Donald Glover though, so you know if you want to see the man playing Yoshi in action.
He plays. I'm forgetting his name. I remember if you said it, but the traitor.
Lando Calrissian.
Lando.
Huh.
Something funny at my expense. Slade haunts me as he was one of my favorite DC villains. Then I found out about Judas Contract. Yeah.
It's hard being someone who like kind of likes Slade as like a character.
Well, he can be so morally complex because like he has kids, and like that's always gonna like change a man. And he accidentally slits the throat of one of his kids at some point, I think, or like does something that gets his son's throat slit, which is why one of his sons is mute, because his vocal cords were severed. And then he has to worry about raising Rose and like not repeating that. And another one of his sons was killed by the Teen Titans accidentally, which is why Judas Contract happened in the first place. But then he does the thing he does in Judas Contract. And it's like...
Just damn it, dude! Why did you have to be a pedophile?
Later adaptations try to frame it as it's less that he brought it on and more that like Tara had a crush on an older man. But it's still like, but Slade, you should have said no.
You should have said no.
But like, there are some things that are. But yeah.
It's weird, dude. This is really weird. Why did you do that?
It's not good.
He could have been such a cool, morally complex character, but instead it's
really
just
funny,
pedophile.
Someone who only knows the Judas Contract plot.
Everyone forgets that Hal Jordan was also dating like an alien 14-year-old.
God, yeah.
But they tried to like explain it away somehow, and I forget what the justification was.
Something stupid.
Hold on. She was only 13 years of age, making the youngest ever serve as a Green Lantern. It was later revealed that due to the elongated orbit around its two suns, 13 years on Graxos 4 were the equivalent of 240 years on Earth. So in terms of Earth years, was actually far older than her childlike appearance indicated. For a Graxonite, however, she was still a very young teenager.
Ew! 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 Ew!
Hey, what are we doing, guys?
It was that particular writer who kept fucking pushing her in everything.
Yeah, they did. Apparently, this says that one of Hal Jordan's love interests was Black Canary, and I'm like, how fucking dare you?
How dare you? That's Oliver's wife.
There was an era where Black Canary was like the girl on the Justice League, and they just had her kiss everybody. And it's like, god damn it, guys.
It's weird. I don't know why they're so insistent on making her like that, TM.
Here's the thing, they don't do that anymore. And this is a big difference between Marvel and DC, is that DC has their OTPs, their endgame ships, that like go through all like tribulations and troubles, and they stick to the end. Like Superman, Lois Lane, Wally and Iris, Ollie and Dinah. Those are endgame. That's your true love. You'll go through some rocky moments, but like this is who you're destined to be with, type of thing.
They're Kieran's and Adelaide's.
You're Kieran's and Adelaide. I would say Selena and Bruce, but I'm not going to count them in that category because
they're more complicated than that.
They're more complicated than that. And I think Bruce can get with other people. I feel like, I know this is something you and I disagree with. I feel like Selena and Bruce is just not going to be conducive to a healthy relationship. And I don't think that they could be endgame. But, and then you have Marvel, which is just like, yeah, in this issue, we decided She-Hulk and Tony Stark, they fuck. Anyways, in this issue, we decided, you know what? She-Hulk and Daredevil, they fuck. She-Hulk fucks a lot of people, actually.
Good for her.
I think she gets with Wolverine at some point.
As long as she's being safe about it.
I feel like the Hulks have a thing where they can't have kids, except for that one time where Hulk did have a kid on an alien planet.
I mean, having a kid is not the only bad thing that can come out of non-safe sex. Like,
nah, they're so irradiated, they kill any viruses.
You know, you could tell me that and I'd believe you.
I would too, honestly.
Oh my god.
Oh, she apparently got with Johnny Storm's roommate named Wyatt Wingfoot.
Fucking Wyatt.
Tony Stark, Zapper, don't know who that is. Luke Cage, Hercules, son of Zeus.
What do you mean, Hercules?
John Jameson III, aka the Man Wolf, aka the astronaut son of J. Jonah Jameson.
Okay.
She-Hulk got with him. Jack of Hearts, whoever that is, and this is a short list. That's the end of that list. Star Fox, Clay Quartermain, whoever is it, just a Shield agent, dude. Richard Rory, I don't know who that is. Juggernaut, the X-Men villain.
Fucking I mean, do you think he has a Juggernaut downstairs, if you know what I mean?
All I'm saying is she's in a She-Hulk form, and Juggernaut is still twice the size of her in this image. Also, all of these are paired with images of a She-Hulk like very clearly being nude in a bed with the other person.
Goddamn.
And then there's also like they love their love triangles in Marvel too, like Wolverine, Jean Grey, and Cyclops.
My favorite version of that is when they're a throuple.
I just love your like polyamorous like solution to everything. It's just like, what if they all fucked?
What if they all fucked? Okay. It's fun. I just came in. What is this about naked muscle mommies? Hi, Ramsey.
We're talking about the differences between relationships in DC Comics and Marvel Comics.
Well, I'm rigging hair.
Well, except for that one time where he had kids on the alien planet in Planet Hulk, because all of the monsters, oh, well, I shouldn't say monsters, all of the people over there were big, beefy monsters like him. Nerd talk, I should have assumed. Of course. Also, Marvel never lets Peter Parker be happy, and it's crazy.
Just let him be happy, damn it.
Can we give up on Peter and Mary Jane?
I think we should go back to the original GP, Peter and Gwen time.
I kind of agree, actually. We'll ignore the storyline. This is another God. God, do you want me to ruin that?
Go for it.
Okay, whatever. I don't give a fuck anymore.
There was a plot line where Gwen Stacy was it's apparently canon. Gwen Stacy, Peter Parker never had sex. Like, Peter was a virgin throughout that entire relationship. Apparently, it turns out during that relationship, while they were dating,
Gwen was actively having like an affair. Can you call it? I guess I'll call it an affair with Norman Osborn, aka the Green Goblin, aka Harry Osborn's father, who was also their
not
friend.
his father, or
No.
not his son.
No, the father. The father. Yeah.
What the fuck?
And there's also like depictions of that in the actual comics.
Ew!
So,
Why?
and then it turns out this is revealed to Peter because Mary Jane knew about it and just didn't tell him for years, and at some point just decided, you know what, I need to get this off my chest. Your ex-girlfriend, your first love, who was also my friend, was having an affair on you, and I've been keeping it secret from you for like years until now. And so that ruined that relationship too. So then they retconned that to be like, oh, Mysterio made Mary Jane and Norman Osborn both think that he did that when he didn't. And it's like, no, you can't tell me that was your original plan.
You can't tell me that. I won't believe you. I got a coat. It's holding here.
But I do think, because I guess that technically didn't happen anymore, but I hate that it did happen and they had to retcon it because of the backlash.
Cause ew!
But yeah, I think him and Gwen are better than him and Mary Jane, because Mary Jane just, like, I feel like clearly doesn't respect him as a human being anymore. I don't know. Except for in the Ultimate Universe, when they actually do get to be happy and married and have kids.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, like, in the Ultimate Universe, he got her pregnant in, like, college. And she was, like, nervous to tell him, and she told him, and he basically was, like, working up the courage to just propose there, and then she cut him off, and then they got married in that moment. So that was cool. There was a non-zero chance that, like, he was gonna do a wrong move there, like he always does in the main line. But since it wasn't mainline, he got to be like a good person. And
Good for him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what do you guys think of the hair physics so far?
Very hair, very physics.
Physics.
I think it looks good.
Thank you. I was like, I don't know how to take that.
Very hair, many physics.
Much hair, many
Very bouncy.
physics.
Great bounce.
Many bounce.
Bounce on it, Dial.
Bounce on it, Dial.
Oh,
Dial.
Dial.
define it.
Bounce on it, Dial.
Like a bouncy castle?
Hi, Pokemon lover.
Hi, Pokemon
Sure.
lover.
Hi.
The id is actually, you know, those like little mini exercise trampolines. It's one of those.
Oh, I think you said the id as in like the ego in the id. For a second there.
The ego.
Mm-hmm.
Womp, 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 womp. Oh, how do you guys feel about the mouth tracking? How does that
That
look?
looks pretty good.
Looks pretty good.
Which type of bouncing are we talking about? Hair.
Trampoline.
That too.
The
Okay.
not safe for Twitch kind.
You ever think about Amelia Watson's trampoline stream?
No, what?
What?
Oh.
She bounced on it on stream?
Yeah, she bounced it on stream.
It being the trampoline.
Yeah. Just straight up, like, I think it was, like, right after the girls kind of got their 3D tracking, and she just did a full, like, 2-hour fucking trampoline stream.
Hell yeah.
Crazy shit.
Kind of bouncing I'm doing, says Ramsey.
It's a little bit snappy.
You're a little snappy.
I don't know if the mic picked up my snapping there.
I don't think it did.
Hey, Chad, has anybody played Darkest Dungeon? Because I've been thinking about playing it, and I don't know that it's a stream game, but it would probably be an off-stream game because it's like a roguelite RPG thing.
What's Darkest Dungeon?
Yeah, what is Darkest Dungeon?
Like a roguelite RPG thing where you've got 4 characters and you gotta go through a dungeon without dying, but if you die, you gotta reset everything.
Like Funger?
Yeah, actually, it is listed as a similar game to that, but the combat is different. What I understand, the combat seems like a little bit closer to the Ruined King game. There's like an order thing to it where you're in the reason that I like want to play it now is because my D&D group, once we finish the D&D for like the session for this weekend, we played the Darkest Dungeon board game and it was really fun and we didn't finish it, so we had to pause it, and I'm like, maybe I should play the video game.
My friend would always name a character after me and then say, "Hey Zero, the game I named after you got brutally torn in half."
I played the Jester and he was really fun actually.
I like Jesters.
Yeah, there's a Jester in it, Aurora. You want to see a picture of him?
Yeah.
Who wants to send me an invite to Deadlock? I just found out Matthew Mercer voices a character there.
What character? I do want to play Deadlock though, but I don't know
the
that
fucking vampire guy, the edgy dark vampire guy. It's Matthew Mercer.
Hell yeah.
I love Matthew Mercer.
Matthew Mercer.
I miss him in Resident Evil. He was in one glorious game. The game is Resident Evil 6.
Head pass for the Aurora and a hydrate.
There's your Jester, Aurora.
I'm out of water.
Jester. Oh, huh.
Also, I don't know if Clown worked. Did Clown work? Did I just miss it?
No, it didn't work, I think.
It worked earlier.
Think of Matthew Mercer every time 12 p.m. rolls around. It's high noon.
It did? Okay, cool. Thank you.
I haven't played Darkest Dungeon or Darkest Dungeon 2, but I feel like I'd start with the original one.
Jester.
It has
Jester
better reviews, but that could
Bard.
also just be because I feel like it's harder to impress with sequels than originals. Is this true with games where I feel like the sequel always has such a higher bar to it, especially for like an indie hit, that you're never gonna reach it? But once you get to like 7 of a game, it's like actually where you've come around again. Final Fantasy 7, Resident Evil 7.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think of like I don't really play games that like number themselves that much besides like Mario Kart, and Mario Kart 7 was fine. Mario Kart 8 was better though.
Those are party games. They don't have like, so I feel like it's a little different.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like party games are the main ones I play that have like those numbering systems. I guess Resident Evil, but like I don't know.
But isn't Final Fantasy 7 widely considered like the best or one of the best?
Yeah, that's the one that has like Cloud and Sephiroth and them.
Yeah. And then we've got Resident Evil 7, which is also widely seen as like one of the best Resident Evil games. There's a bit of opinion in that, but like it's always in like the top 3, I feel like.
I know, I'm personally saying that out of like 7, 8, 9, it's my top one of those 3.
Maybe, I don't know if this is a hot take, but okay, this is not a hot take, but I think to fully like understand how you feel about a game, you need to simmer for a week after like having played it and let your feelings sit and see where they fall. I think 9 is a middle of the road Resident Evil game.
Yes, that's how I feel exactly.
It is not a bad game, but it's not
the best.
Exceptional. Like, I was looking at the games and I'm like, would I rank it higher than 7? No. Would I rank it higher than 4 or 4 Remake? No. Would I rank it higher than the 1 Remake? Probably not. Would I rank it higher than 8? Maybe. It's around 8, which 8 has also taken a fall in my ranking in the past few years.
I was gonna say, like, I have to agree with you surprisingly, and which is weird, because, like, I don't like 8.
Like, it and 8 are pretty close middle of the pack to me. I feel
like after the success of 7, 8, and 9 were almost, like, safe. Like, 7 was exceptional. That was their brand new, like, they rebroke Resident Evil. They made it great again. And then 7 and 8, they kind of made new Resident Evils, and it's like, you guys play it safe. It's good. It's not exceptional. It's not 7 exceptional, but it's okay.
Like, I guess I also had to think about, like, what games would I rank lower than it? 0, 6, 5. And then I'm like, would I put 2 Remake below it? for me personally, yes, I know that's a hot take. Would I put 3 Remake below it? Maybe not. I don't know.
I think it's crazy watching over time as like besides like 5 and 6 opinions, Atra's opinions of like the newer games start matching mine. It's like, whoa, that's crazy.
Like,
whoa.
I think
Whoa.
I think 3 Remake, 9, and 8 are all like in this middle category of like I wouldn't mind playing them again. Like I'd be happy to play them again, but I'm not like actively like, man, I really want to play this game.
Yeah, it's like
You know?
I would play this again if I really like had to play. Like I would play it again. But if you told me like pick one Resident Evil to play again, that's not my first choice.
Yeah. Don't worry, 0 is not the bottom. The bottom is 6.
Fuck you.
I'd honestly go 6. No, I go 605.
7.
0 is the second worst.
6,
6,
7.
7.
I'd go 605. And honestly, 2
Why are we
Remake is
looking at
getting
my
a
model?
I'm looking at the hair physics.
Okay.
2
I was like,
2 Remake is honestly getting a bump just because I know people love it, and I probably just didn't play it with the best. Like I was a little Resident Evil burnt out when I played it, so for that reason, it's not getting as low as I feel about it. I have to give it some grace. You know what
That's
I mean?
me with Resident Evil
4.
1, like the first one, because
Oh.
I'm not a big fan of that one. But I know obviously like that's everyone's is like, that's the Resident Evil, so I have to give it a little bit of a bump. 4 too. 4 is like I don't like that one, but I have to give it a bump. Actually, I don't give it a bump. 4 is my least favorite. Fuck 4.
Oh. Oh shit.
Fuck original 4. 4 remake goes higher up.
Original 4 is definitely my top 5 Resident Evil. That's not saying a lot though. What would I put above original 4? Probably 4 Remake, maybe 7. And I don't know where original 4 and 1 Remake fall compared to each other.
Mm-hmm.
We really just need a dedicated ranking Resident Evil game stream.
Yeah.
We need Jebby on for that one though.
We do need Jebby on for that one.
Yeah.
I feel like I'd start being overpowered by like nostalgia opinions though.
I mean, that's a
'Cause I-
factor though, because these would be personal opinions, not objective opinions. Unless we try to make one official Cryptstars list.
Yeah, I feel like between the 3 of us who play Resident Evil games, there's a different level of like how long we've played them. Like Jebby's the longest, obviously, because he's just old, and he says he's been playing them since he was a kid.
Crazy.
So obviously, like out of all
Just
us, the veteran,
old.
the veteran Resident
Just
Evil player.
old.
Acher's been playing for like a good amount of time, longer than me. I don't
wanna
think longer
say-
than Jebby.
Did I start playing around the time Resident Evil 2 Remake came out, but I didn't play that one? I played the original 4 around that time.
Probably.
that sound
I don't even
about
think I
right?
knew you when you started playing it.
Maybe.
Because 2
Yeah.
Remake, I think, came out in like 2018, and I made the fucking Amina we met at in 2018.
That's crazy. Hi, Zarni and Pizza Lover.
Okay. 2 Remake came out in 2019.
Hello.
So,
You're
I
new.
started playing it.
Yeah.
Hi, Cesarni and Pizza Lover. Either way, I didn't know you, or you just weren't as vocal about it. I don't know.
Certainly, the original Ari Raven came out. Not me.
Not me either. So, there might only be a couple of years difference between us then, because I started playing right after 8 came out. Sometime between like 8 and 4 Remake's release. Because there was the whole joke where I literally like just started playing the original RE4 and they announced like the remake.
The way I got you into Resident Evil is very interesting. Is because I think I told you, I knew the way to get you in was cute, like dresses, and I was like, well, there's this one outfit from Resident Evil 0 with Rebecca, and I was like, but just so you know, it's not a good game. But you were like, I don't care, dress, and I was like, cool, it's an in, and then you didn't finish it, but it got you to think about the series enough to be aware of the 3 remakes and try that.
Which you did then
Exactly.
like.
Which I did then like. I think the funny thing is you're missing a step, which is then I tried 8, which I think you tried to get me in on that one because you're like, hey, you like cute babies, right? Look at this fucking baby.
at
You
this
showed me a
little
picture of
baby.
Rosemary Winters.
Look at that
And I was
little baby.
I was like, oh, that is a cute baby, and then Chris fucking shot my wife and stole my baby, and I was like, fuck you, Watcher, why did you do this to me?
I said you had a baby. I didn't say you kept the baby.
But I didn't finish 8. And then I was aware of 3 Remake and played 3 Remake. We really tried for 2 whole games to get in on different ways, like cute girl in a cute dress. Okay.
Cute
no,
girl.
Like
cute
baby?
girl.
You have a cute baby? Okay. No, I don't like this one either.
Strong woman?
Strong woman. Then I saw Jill and I was like, yeah. I think the funny thing is that you did not get me in on Strong Woman. You got me in on Monster fucking.
Tentacle Man?
Because at the time, I had like a bit going that I was into tentacles, and you're like, Tentacle Man? The main villain's a Tentacle Man. I was like, yeah, alright.
Tentacle Man. And then you fell for Wesker.
Yeah,
Also
I
a
think that
Tentacle
was your
Man.
fault as well, but the opposite direction. That was like reverse psychology, where I was like, should I play RE5? And you're like, honestly, not really. It's kind of like goofy. It's kind of over the top. The villain Wesker is kind of an over the top kind of villain. And I was like, oh, I'll play it anyway, just to see. It's multiplayer. I'll play it with Spooks. And then I was like, oh, he is goofy. He is over the top. I love him.
Apparently 5 is really good co-op, and I've never played a co-op, so maybe that's why my opinion of 5 is so low.
You should play co-op with me.
Nah.
Do you really want that?
I could do co-op of RE5 with every single fucking Cryptstars. We'll get Aurora next.
If you buy it for me,
Also,
I'll do
Can we
it.
point out how weird it is that the original Resident Evil was
cheap.
it came out in 96 but takes place in 98?
I was pointing out to Spooks. Spooks like, did it come out in 98? Like, or I think she was talking about like, oh, Resident Evil takes place like when it comes out, right? It's kind of a current, like modern, or it's up to date kind of thing. I was like,
yes.
no, there's a 2-year in the future. They made the first game like zombies, 2 years in the future.
They did only 2 years, which is crazy. And then every game since then has been taking place in the year it came out, but not the time, because the Resident Evil 9 takes place in 2026, but takes place in September.
Yeah.
Which that feels weird, right?
Yeah.
I feel like
what's
it's
up with
supposed
that?
to be like an anniversary kind of thing. Like they released it for the anniversary of Resident Evil in general, and so in its honor, it takes place during the anniversary of the Raccoon City incident.
Was the Raccoon City incident in September?
Yeah, late September. I think it officially got bombed like October 2nd or something.
But doesn't Resident Evil 9 take place early September?
No, I think it takes place late September because I thought you could find journals and stuff saying like this will happen
That
on
was like
October or
September-
something like.
I thought it was like September 9th or something.
When does RE9? I thought it was like September 28th. Grace's report states the whole thing takes place in October of 2026.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's early October. And I think you're finding like old documents, like reports from the doctors and stuff in the hospitals that would say September because that's when the reports happened. But the actual event happens early October.
And then yeah, the bomb drops October 1st.
So like it's just kind of like the anniversary, like on this day that many
but
years
that's
ago,
the second
City got
game,
bombed.
not the first game, which is the Arclay Mountain incident. Which
Yeah, but that's because like the fucking premise of RE9 is like the Raccoon City incident with the bomb. So even though it's the anniversary of the game that had the Arclay incident, the game is like the anniversary of the bomb incident.
what do we think are the chances we get any Wesker lore before we kill him? We get a Code Veronica game or a Resident Evil 1 remake before a 5 remake. I think like very low, isn't it?
So low.
Which is-
We might get CV, but I don't think they're planning on remaking 1 anytime soon.
Which is crazy. I guess if you did CV, that might be enough. But like, it's crazy to be like, because I bet there's a lot of people who have been playing like the new games 7 and 8 and 9, and then 2, the 3 and 4 remake, and just like don't know who Wesker is outside of the cutscenes in 4 remake and Xeno. So God, there's gonna be people who play 5 remake and are like, wait, is that Xeno?
I'd kill myself actually, you know? The first time I see some YouTuber go, is that Xeno in an RE5 remake? I'm hitting the...
That will happen though. You know it's gonna happen. I'm gonna tell you when we play as Wesker. Kind of surprised they haven't done that yet, actually.
Isn't there like an Umbrella Chronicles game or something?
But you play as like a generic soldier, I think.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I haven't played it.
Here for my RE podcast. Jebby, how are you gonna feel when people play the RE5 remake and are like, wait, is that Xeno? Oh my god, Xeno killed Spencer. This is a revelation.
It's fucking insane that we've now seen Spencer more times in the RE engine than Wesker. Or I guess it's about the same. Same amount of games.
Because I've been calling this out for years.
Xeno's only existed for like a week!
No, he's calling that nobody knows who the fuck Wesker is for years.
Oh, okay.
What? Wesker? Do you mean that pervert who has the Rebecca's like cheerleader photo in his desk? Yes.
Basketball. It's not cheerleading.
Oh, basketball.
Get it right. Come the fuck on.
She also
Yeah,
has
that
a
is an
cheerleader
important
outfit
difference.
that's like identical to it. Okay.
No.
It says the same. It says like Raccoon City on it still.
Okay, but cheerleading uniforms are different than basketball uniforms.
I remember
The Rebecca cheerleader outfit is blue and white, and obviously has a skirt because it's a cheerleading outfit, and the crop top is not cropped as high. Well, the Rebecca basketball outfit is more of a kind of like sports bra style crop top and shorts, and it's green, and that actually says RPD.
Okay, but she has her legs crossed in a basketball in her lap, so it's kind of hard to tell at a glance if she's got a shorts or a skirt on.
Okay, there's literally entire color difference though. Also,
Yeah,
Rebecca's cheerleading
well,
outfit says Capcom
yeah.
and not anything about Raccoon City or...
What does it say Capcom on it? Shit.
Yeah.
Does it say Capcom?
It has Capcom's logo on it.
I forgot how much Capcom loves putting their own logo on their characters' alternate outfits.
It's bad funny that in that like basketball photo, Rebecca's basketball uniform says RPD, implying that she's playing basketball for some kind of official Raccoon City Police Department basketball team.
Yeah. Right, she's not sitting crisscross in a skirt. I don't know.
Why does the Raccoon City Police Department have an official basketball team? And why did Rebecca apparently play on it sometime in the 6 months between when she was hired and when the events of 1 happened?
That is a good question, because it's like, hey, Rebecca, are we sure that, like, you only need 5 players for a basketball team? And, like, no offense, but you are small and frail compared to, like, the rest of stars?
Wait, there's not enough women, I think, working at the police department to make an all-women's team.
No. It'd be her
No
and Jill,
offense,
and that's
but you are
it.
small.
Are you being sponsored by RBD?
I'm gonna go refill
That'd be
my
so
water.
crazy.
I'll be right back. Nobody die while I'm gone.
That's actually how she got recruited, was she was playing basketball for like some kind of fucking high school sponsored by the RPD basketball team, and they're like, have you ever thought about becoming a cop or working for the police? And she was like, boy have I! I'm Rebecca! Salute.
She's a shooter, don't doubt her accuracy. She's a medic! She's the healer! Umbrella Corps is playing as a random soldier who later is hinted to be Hunk of RE9 fame, but Umbrella Chronicles and Darkside Chronicles, you play various characters, including Wesker. Ah!
Holy shit, Zeno, I was joking. Why the fuck did you actually invite me to Deadlock?
I meant 3-pointers, not guns. Damn. You got a Deadlock invite. How does it
I got
feel?
a Deadlock invite.
I want you
feel
to
so
know-
honored.
I want you to know everybody else playing Deadlock is a very serious, hardcore lock-in gamer type right now, so...
I'll get called a couple slurs. I'll get called a couple of misogynistic things.
There you go. You should stream Deadlock. There's only so many invites out there, so you'll get views. It'll mostly be people yelling at you for playing poorly, but you know, details.
Having to block out the slurs that everyone's calling me.
Rebecca was all conference for Villanova. Don't mess with her.
I still don't get how
applied
you
to Villanova.
confused her basketball and her cheerleading outfit. Come on, man. Basketball also has green sneakers, and cheerleading has white sneakers.
My bad.
Not a true Rebecca head.
You ever played a food you scraping enter? Oof.
God, Rebecca had so many outfits in RE0. It's so sad that none of them
It's
fucking fit, except for the
crazy.
cowboy one, I think, are in DBD.
Well, most of them aren't they like contest winners of like design a t-shirt for
I'm back.
Rebecca?
I mean, a good amount of them are, but there's also like, there's still, I want to say, at least like 8 or so. Like,
Even
just
if you
genuine
exclude
costumes.
those, it's the most costumes in any game, I think.
Yeah, about to say there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 non-t-shirt outfits for Rebecca.
Which is like maybe over double what anyone else gets in any other game.
You know how many Billy has?
Like 3, right?
4. To be fair, one of them I'm counting as like the base one for that game, so it's more like she has 9 costumes and Billy has 3.
God.
AK 10 looks and 4 looks.
None of his are good.
Yeah, none of them are good. He looks best when he's in his base fit. It's pretty hot, actually.
Okay.
They really said, hey, we get to like, this is the first and only time we get to design outfits for a like female character who isn't explicitly meant to be like a badass female character, so we can put her in frilly skirts. And they said yes. And then they only made like 1 frilly skirt, but and also a lot of revealing outfits.
I
'Cause she has
do
the
like how some
basketball
of
and
her
the
outfits
cheerleader.
are like original Resident Evil 1 and like alternate original RE1.
Original RE1, but red.
Yeah, and then there's basketball cheerleader, cowboy, which isn't Dead by Daylight. The fucking like, I think it's supposed to be pop star ones, like the leather halter top and stuff.
Oh yeah. I think there's Team Wesker.
The cute nurse one, a fucking like, I think rookie medic or something. It's supposed to look like her first day fit, and then like the Wesker one.
Yeah, she's got Stars 1996, which is the original one. Stars 1997, which is the original one, but red, and I don't know what that's referencing. And
I
then,
think it's that they made like a different version of the game, like the director's cut version or something, and they put her in a red fit.
for some reason. And then Stars Prototype, which is she's got the beret
Yeah.
like Jill in that one.
Beret. I was so happy seeing the
Beret.
beret in RE9. That's what got me, dude.
I was so happy seeing Tofu.
RE9 really is preying on nostalgia for that game.
I never even played as Tofu, but I saw Tofu. It's so.
It's tofu.
Can I just say how fucking crazy that Easter egg is? Like, I don't know how you and Jemmy both missed it. I was staring
I was
straight at him.
looking for a random fucking Mr. Raccoon that I swore I could hear, but he wasn't there. I never fucking found. I think I was just like imagining it. I think I'd looked for so many Mr. Raccoons at that point that I was imagining his little like spinning, clicking noise. And so imagine like trying to check in like corners and under shit to find Mr. Raccoon, and then I suddenly hear like the fucking squeak, and I'm like, what the fuck?
He's just there.
What's
And
that?
the craziest thing is, it's not like you're in like a weird little side part of the map. You're in like the RPD through like a hallway that's like you go through a few times, and it's just like bouncing sound. Here's Mr. Tofu looking through the fucking window. You're just there.
That reminds me, I had trouble navigating because I know RPD more from Dead by Daylight than actual Resident Evil 2. And I was like, there's usually a door here, isn't there? And Debbie had to be like, no, Cassie, there's not a door there. They invented that for Dead by Daylight.
God.
There should be a door to Irons' office on the outside of the fucking lobby. Why the fuck do you have to go through like 3 different doors to get to Irons' office?
I am disappointed with how little they did with Irons' office.
Yeah.
And just Mr. X in general.
Really fucking, I was telling Spooks about that, and Spooks was like, what? They didn't, like, he just kind of dies?
You know, he chases you, like, they don't even bring back the stalker mechanic thing. It's just he chases you through a short, like, section, and then you fight him. And then he's dead.
Really sad.
Like, could you imagine if he was chasing us through the entire, like, facility while we were dying sick? Like, not just RPD, but then he follows us to the underground facility? That could have been neat.
Right, like, I think it would have been neat if he was kind of like a halfway boss in the underground facility. Like, he gets in there, he rips open a door, and Leon's like, fuck, I gotta put this guy down once and for all. And then you have your big boss fight with him there.
Yeah. You could, like, honestly cut Plant 43 and just have that be, like, a Mr. X fight that happens.
Hi,
a little bit later.
Jimenez.
Hi, Jimenez!
Hello.
Leon has never been inside Irons' office until RE9. Damn.
Doesn't he go in there in 2?
No, I think that door's locked to only Claire. So there's like a key that only Claire can get, and I think that's one that leads
Wait,
to Irons'
really?
office as well. Yeah.
Oh.
43, how dare you? It didn't need to be there. Why was it there?
You know what? I accept Planet 43 more than fuck-ass Spider. Spider really fucking didn't need to be there.
Spider really didn't need to be there.
Fucking Spider.
Randomly Aurora locked the game for no reason.
For real.
Not even like it's the same fucking spider from the Arclay Mountains. It's just like, look at this different spider that mutated.
Like, well, honestly, maybe they should have made Mr. X follow you through the city the same way that, like, Nemesis did in the original, but make it more of an actual stalker mechanic, because that is a pretty open system, the city part.
It is pretty open. You could have put a stalker there.
Would that have improved it in your mind if Mr. X was following you the whole time? You had less general enemies, but Mr. X was following you?
Actually, yeah. If there were less general enemies, if you had a stalker, that would have improved it for me.
5 stream streak.
I guess the stalker mechanic wouldn't really work for that stage Leon, though, would it?
No, because I feel like the main reason they don't have Mr. X stalk you for as long as you do is because they're trying to show that Leon's too strong to be, like, scared by a stalker.
Yeah, he's not scared, but he did get his shit rocked for a second.
Yeah. I think they should have at least given Mr. X's hat back so I could have blown it off his fucking head. Like, if they're gonna prey on his shoulder, at least give me that much.
I agree. Maybe they gave him a different hat. What if they gave him, like, a
No
bowler?
fedora, they gave him a top hat this time.
They gave him a bowler hat. It's just a baseball cap, way more inconspicuous.
Way more
inconspicuous.
inconspicuous.
Because stalkers are a good thing in Resident Evil games. I feel like Resident Evil's been known for having really good stalker mechanics.
9 didn't really have any, did it?
The girl from
But
Reese's Parts.
not for a lot of it, though.
The entire like basement portion had her.
Only like the last section. I feel like only the last bit of the basement section had her. Maybe I
No,
just
she was in
didn't
there the
run into-
whole fucking. This is why you didn't know light hurts her. She fucking stalks you in there, and you have to stop her by using the little power plugs to turn on the lights in that area.
I did that like once, and it was at like the end after I already had 3 of them. The 3 things.
Did she not creep on you when you have to go into like the area that has like the power plant by like the cells, and like when you try to grab it, she drops down.
Oh,
You have
she
to squeeze
did.
through the wall to avoid her. Yeah.
I threw a Molotov cocktail at her, and then she went away.
Oh no, I used the power plugs to turn on the lights like you're supposed to.
But Molotov cocktail.
Well, if either way
I
works,
literally don't think I've
then...
used a Molotov cocktail until like the fucking end when there were those creepy ass white things.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Which also, that's another Resident Evil thing, isn't it? Of like, for the late game, we have the same enemies, but now they're pasty white. That's just
Yeah.
like a thing, isn't it?
It kind of. I think I was like, are those regenerators? No, they're just different white guys.
Because regenerators are kind of it. They're more gray, but they're kind of that same category. 2 and 3, I think, in the base, like the labs, had like the pale heads or whatever. In 7, I think there's the white molded in the DLC or something. What's with this?
I don't know. Most
There's only
REs
RPD.
don't actually have stalkers for a lot of the game. Mr. X is only RPD round 2. Lady D is only the first zone, etc. Yeah, but that's why I'm like, but they do have like stalkers. I don't know, man. I, like, the
Zombies are
stalkers in
usually
Resident Evil have
naked and
done
pale.
well.
Mr.
They
X
sure
is
are.
the best one.
I feel like Jack Baker's pretty good too.
That's true. Maybe it's just because like the last time I played 7, you can get around running into him pretty easily.
You can, but like, I think the
I feel
fact
like-
that he's there for so much of the game just kind of like gets you. Like, you think you dealt with him, you're like, okay, that's probably the only stalker's portion. Then he's like, oh, Ethan.
But it's only in the main house. Like once you get to the backyard, he's not there anymore.
Yeah.
Where I feel like Mr. X, the RPD section's pretty long, isn't it?
Not the second part, because you kind of do RPD twice. You do RPD and then you leave and then you come back and then you leave again.
You think if they remade 1, they would turn Lisa Trevor into a stalker? Would
I
and
don't
should
know.
are 2 different things.
Yeah, I'm like... I mean, she kind of is, but really only specifically for her house, I guess. Not really stalker.
It's
She's just
for
an
her like
unstoppable enemy.
2-room house.
Yeah.
And I just think each character needed 1 more solid zone to get the length they need. I don't know what you're doing. It can be long, but replay it. It's tiny. Jebby, what are your thoughts on RE9 where it ranks? I don't know if you were here when Cassie and I spoke about it, so I don't want us to taint your opinion of it.
My grandma brought me
Where
ice
does it
cream.
fall for you in all of the Resident Evil games? Let's just say core. Let's not involve those definitions there. What do you define as core Resident Evil games? Mine is 0 to 9 in Code Veronica. Is that fair to say for core?
You see, I guess if you're including 0, then yeah, I'd also include Code Veronica. I was about to say, two definitions of core I feel like are either 1 to 9, no Code Veronica, or 0 to 9, including Code Veronica. 0 and Code Veronica kind of feel on the same level to me.
That's Code
Like,
Veronica.
not-
It's like pretty plot important though, isn't it? Because it's like Wesker's back, baby.
Yeah, but like the average person, like literally does not know about that. I didn't realize that was
It's
a mainline
a
game until
vanilla
you
ice
explained to me.
cream
But I'll
covered
say,
in
like,
chocolate
is it
with walnut pieces.
not wild to go from like, oh, we saw him die in 0 to Chris has been chasing him down for years in 5?
So first of all, you said 0, and I think you meant 1.
Or 1, yeah.
Second of all, I don't know. I just kind of fucking assumed off-screen chasing for years after faking his death or something. I don't know. I don't question
But like
things too
to
much.
not reveal his fake death at any point.
And
I'm
yet,
sure all of
I
it-
feel like
I
it probably
think-
does the same thing. I think he pretends to die in Code Veronica, doesn't he? Or does he fly away?
I think he just leaves. I don't know. Sure, love all of it. I just think the survival elements suffer because you don't have one character's inventory for long enough. I feel like I was able to get plenty of items for both of them, and that wasn't really a big problem. But I just feel like
It's good. I like ice cream.
the fact that it does both well is good, but it doesn't really shine in any way, and I think the story taints it so much for me that it just falls to like a mid Resident Evil game. Richard runs on walls and beats up Chris. I do know that he kicks Chris's ass in Code Veronica.
Interesting. Very interesting.
You would love Code Veronica just to watch Wesker beat Chris's ass.
Yeah, but consider, they make me play as Chris.
You play as Claire for some of it, probably, right?
And yeah, but I think it's like swap off, almost like Grace and Leon. I feel like, save for Code Veronica, almost every game where you play as Chris, you can avoid playing as Chris. In RE5, you can choose to play as Sheva, and in RE6, you can choose to play as Piers. In RE1, you can play Jill's route instead, and still get like the story. In most Chris games, you can choose to not play as Chris.
Cassie's Resident Evil experience is just like, man, why does this Chris guy keep showing up? Let me play the other one.
Fucking Chris, man. We all hate him.
Fucking Chris.
They're not really scuffs RE games to me because they're RE games in WoW. I mean, typically I'll let story stuff slide, but they're literally trying to redeem a eugenicist, and I'm like, that's just a bad idea.
That just sucks.
It
I
just
just hate
sucks,
that.
and I don't like it.
Yeah.
Especially in this like current era of media censorship, where it's like, hey, bad people, like you can't make CEOs bad people anymore because the CEOs don't like it, so they don't let you do that anymore, kind of thing. It just feels icky.
It feels icky to me as a Wesker apologist. I'm joking. I'm not really a Wesker apologist. Because I can no longer blame Spencer for everything wrong with Wesker.
It just feels icky to like, this was like a big problem with like Pokemon Sun and Moon too. No, was it Sun and Moon?
Sun and Moon does have the CEO who's like not really evil because she's actually just driven insane or something.
Yeah, of like, CEO's not allowed to actually be evil. Or, God, can I spoil Pokemon Legends ZA or whatever?
Absolutely fucking not.
How have you not gotten finished with it yet?
Because I'm only playing it Mondays, and one Monday a month is fucking Miku, and also I spend the first 30 minutes playing Dress to Impress Pokemon Edition.
How many episodes have you done of Pokemon ZA?
I'm doing this instead of ZA. Like, that's the one of the first
I
ones
wanted to-
when you
I
guys
wonder how
want to
many
do something else.
But how many total episodes of Legends ZA have you done?
Let me go check actually, because I don't think it's that many.
It's gotta be at least 5.
So, I want
Sorry that
say
he's doing this instead of ZA chat. It's all my fault.
I think it's 6 because on YouTube I upload up to 4, and I think I'm like 2 or 3 weeks behind uploading on
Wait,
YouTube.
how long debate says it's 27 and a half hours for the main story? That's crazy.
Yeah,
There's
it's
not
not a short game, Archer.
There is not enough content in that game to justify that. Holy shit.
And consider some of us are actually trying to fill out like do the side quests and shit instead of just bum rushing main mission.
I know, I'm awful. You guys can beat me with
God.
sticks.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't think you're even paying attention to what I'm saying.
You're
Grab
saying you're awful
stick.
because you're keeping me from Pokemon ZAs and they can beat you with sticks.
Yep.
Nailed it in one. But yeah, I want to say I'm only on episode like 6 of like streaming that. And so
Not
at
enough
3 hours a
content.
pop, that's
Apparently
only about
there is.
18 hours.
You think they regret killing Wesker in 5?
Yeah, I think they do.
I think they definitely do.
I feel like they didn't. They like wrote 6 and they had Jake Muller and like, this is a good ending. They're like, oh fuck, everyone hates him. And they wrote something like,
shit.
you know what, we can go a different route. We can just fucking like completely forget Umbrella. And someone's like, hey guys, what if at the end there's a blue umbrella symbol? Like, okay. And then they went to 8 and they're like, fuck, Wesker's dead. Why'd we do that?
And then they
the
forgot
fuck
about
killed
Blue
Wesker?
Umbrella in 9. It's not even referenced.
It's because they realized they killed Wesker and they couldn't do anything interesting with Blue Umbrella, so they scrapped it.
Because I'll be honest, if they weren't like Blue Umbrella is actually evil, it's like that just makes it Chris look like a huge dumbass. What if Chris
Behold!
is the
Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy,
Every
bouncy.
organization Chris joins, it keeps end up being led by corrupt people.
problem? I mean, Stars, yeah.
Led by Wesker,
Yeah.
corrupt person.
BSAA.
Yep, led by corrupt people, seemingly.
You could argue the U.S. Military. Then, Hound Wolf Squad is led by him.
Can't wait until he becomes corrupt and gets his men killed again for the 47th time because his men can't live.
Well, his men get to live now because of the Hound Wolf Squad.
I mean, like, yeah, they get to live now because of Hound Wolf Squad, but like when he was in BSAA, his men dying was not a BSAA issue. That was a him issue.
It was a him issue.
He was like,
I mean-
let's go, man, we gotta kill that Ada Wong! And Pierce is like, Captain, our men are dropping like flies!
Fuck him.
And then Chris would go, my man, we gotta get Ada! And Pierce is like, Captain, you're not learning the fucking lesson here. You're so driven by revenge that you're killing new men. He's like, yeah, more revenge.
More revenge to fuel me. You see, you understand the cycle now. Good.
More revenge! Nice!
That's why my episode, I want to say like 3 or something, of RE6 on YouTube is titled, Sorry, Captain, you're not escaping this cycle of vengeance so easily.
Behold, basic hair bouncies.
Bouncy, 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 fun, 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 fun.
The only con with Requiem is you want more game. Your section is awesome, but it's only the hospital. Leon is awesome, but it's really only the city and the lab. Most games have 3 distinct sections for an entire game. I mean, I guess that depends on how you define sections, because if you say that, like, the underground section of the clinic is the same as the clinic, which is the same as the lab under the clinic, then it's like all of RE1 basically takes place in one section.
But I
that
feel
count?
like RE9's actually not like 3 distinct sections, but a bunch of smaller sections. Like you have like ground floor of the hospital, which is like still a pretty short section, and then like basement of hospital feels like its own section. And there's like
And then
side
there's
house,
the-
which is extremely short section. And then there's like a sewer, which is like the shortest section ever. I was waiting for like the average, like super duper long sewer section. And it's like, oh, that was quick. Then you have like outside city, which feels like its own section, and then like the police department, which is its own section, and then lab.
I feel like outside city and police station feel like a
Pardon me.
separate section from lab to me. Like, I feel like you can't count Raccoon City and lab as the same section.
Raccoon City straight up feels different than like the police department to me, because like they have such different like gameplay feels to them between like the main city or whatever and then to the RPD.
Yeah, there's definitely more than 2 sections to Requiem. But I think if you gave each section another like 2 hours to cook, it would go a long way.
I think each character has 3 mini sections is the thing. Like they've given both Leon and Grace 3 half sections, because Grace has, like I said, hospital, basement, and then like the end house.
Mhm.
And then Leon has outside city, RPD, lab.
And I feel like it's not that both characters got a half game. Both characters got 2/3 of a game. So like enough to be like it feels like its own thing, and not like you split the game in half and they each got halves, which I feel like might be more palatable. But both feel like they were just shy of having a full game to themselves, which is almost worse than a 50-50 split.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, maybe the DLC and Mercenaries mode that are inevitably going to be added are going to change things for me. What are the DLCs? We see what the fuck
Mercenaries
Chris is
mode.
doing. If the DLC is we play as Ada, I'm going to say tough titties. Because you should have had her in the main game if you wanted me to care about Ada for this game.
Yeah, I was about to say separate ways only works because you see Ada occasionally and you go like, I wonder what she's doing during that time.
Yeah.
Not seeing Ada at all, and then being like, this is what she's doing. It's like, we didn't think she was here. Dog, you kind
Just
of
like-
left her out.
Yeah, no. They could maybe do a Chris DLC of like, what was he doing during the time?
I think they should hit us with the Jill DLC of her doing an entirely separate submission trying to cure her own Raccoon City syndrome.
She fights Nemesis.
She fights. There's another nemesis because the fucking whoever is making multiple.
What if the
Somebody's
DLC lets
making
us fight
multiple.
Xeno?
What if the
What
DLC
if
is
the
what?
DLC is the BSAA agents going in and you finally have a Xeno boss fight as a BSAA agent?
That'd be pretty cool. What if the DLC is Jake Muller trying to find a ring to propose to Sherry with?
What if the DLC section is Jake Muller going to fight Xeno and dying?
Come on,
That'd be
Jake
sad.
Muller. He's gotta marry Sherry.
Just like
Good
Kieran
job,
and
Aaron.
Adelaide.
Just like Kieran and Adelaide.
I feel like I've seen a lot of people say that Leon's married to Claire.
The argument so what I've seen is, of course, the usual Aeon shippers. I follow a lot of people who ship Aeon, so they're saying, of course, Ada.
Here's the thing. I don't think Ada would get married.
Yeah, of course, everyone who's saying that exact same thing is saying Claire. There's a few people who have really only played, like, RE789 who are saying Sherry, and everyone else is going, are you fucking stupid? There's a 20-year age gap.
Yeah, that's a no. I mean, I'd say Ashley is more likely than Sherry. I think, honestly, the best answer is it's nobody we know. Because
That's my answer.
I don't think it's Ada just because I don't think Ada would say yes. And also, if Ada was married to that man, there's no way she's not there.
I think it'd be mad funny if Ada and Leon actually are married. Not legally. They never had a ceremony. But Leon, like, gave her a ring, and she gave him a ring at a separate time, and they now just both wear those rings, but they're not officially married.
That'd be funny.
They don't live
And then
together. They've never been legally married. They just both wear rings.
Hunnigan would be wild.
Fucking
If he was married to
Hunnigan.
Hunnigan should have been on that call with him.
I feel like Leon and Hunnigan had no chemistry.
He flirted with her once, and she was just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and I feel like, is this a hot take? I feel like Leon and Claire have no chemistry.
No, I feel like they have very friends vibes, you know? A little bit of trauma
Yeah.
bonded.
It's way more of a friendship than anything romantic, right?
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I feel.
Leon and Ada, I don't know if it's romantic chemistry or sexual chemistry, but there's something there.
I'm telling you, they've exchanged rings, never legally married.
Never.
I could believe it, actually.
But
I fully
think-
believe that it's like they were doing some mission somewhere. Like Leon was on his usual government bullshit, and Ada was there for some other reason. And like for some reason or another, a boss dropped a ring, or a ring was an important part of the case. And Leon's like, "Hey," he said one cheesy one-liner as he gave it to her, and she's like, "I'm not the commitment type." And then after he walked away, she put the ring on.
I think if you wanted to be a character we know, I think Ashley is your best bet, and then Ada, and then anything else is a significant stretch. I think
Do we
Ashley is still a
have
stretch.
Any
but-
evidence that the ring that Leon is wearing is not the ring that Ada canonically gave him in 6?
What?
In 6, she gives him a ring with like the Simmons family crest to use for like a puzzle.
That'd be so funny.
And I think she literally makes some joke about he's like, what is this? And she's like, don't worry, it's not what you think. And
That's
like,
so
I think it'd be
funny.
mad funny if he's still just wearing that.
Fucking himbo ass.
He
Lena
fucking
Claire
would,
survives this
though.
remake, but they end up ideologically opposed because Claire's an activist and Leon's a government employee. Do they end up ideologically opposed?
Yeah, Claire works for like a non-profit that's like kind of, I guess, not against the government, but their whole thing is kind of like we're cleaning up the government's mess.
Yeah, but I feel like they're both on the side of fuck BOWs, though.
They definitely are, but Claire, I don't even think they're ideologically opposed. Like they're completely two different sides.
This is a random question. Can we agree that if a Resident Evil video calls BOWs bows, it's either somebody who has never played a Resident Evil game in their life or AI?
I sometimes call them bows just for short.
How dare you?
It's just easy, and then you can call them a bow wow.
Bow sounds
wow.
dumb.
Or you can hit the Fuamoko when you're attacking a BOW. You go bow bow!
Bow, bow.
Bow bow! As fucking Mr. Max slams me into a wall.
Thank Didn't Infinite Darkness they have evidence to expose DA Truth? Duh Truth. I read that as like District Attorney Truth. I'm like, I don't know who that character is. But
like, who's this organization?
the truth. But Leon keeps it instead of releasing it because of the chaos it would cause the government, if I remember correctly. But Leon's also pressed into service for Sherry's protection, and I don't think Claire knows that.
I didn't know that.
The more you know.
I'm still going with the theory that the ring that he got is actually the one Ada gave him from 6, and he never took it off, and now he wears that ring to think of Ada.
Be pretty neat.
Right? It'd be funny. It goes with my theory that it's like the ring is Ada, and they're committed to each other, but not like in an actual married sense. It's just kind of like they'll always help each other when they see each other.
They just like that.
They just like that.
Air physics.
I love Leon Ada. Bouncy. Those are some free bouncing curls.
Yeah.
Because I didn't realize that the Cuban flag and the Puerto Rican flag are just color swapped versions of the same flag. Until the fact that they're playing each other in the World Baseball Classic right now, and I'm looking at the two flags next to each other. Hold on, let me get pictures so you guys can see.
Oh my god, they are. It's just
They are
blue
just
stripes,
color
red
swaps.
triangle versus red triangle versus Pua. How's Puerto Rico doing?
They are undefeated right now.
Oh, sweet. I'm only cheering
yeah.
for them because that's where Iron Mouse is from. Let's go.
Fucking look at these two flags. They're also like a United States territory.
Yeah, they are, but consider, when have I cared about that?
All I'm saying is this is going out to the dumb Americans out there who thought Bad Bunny wasn't American.
Bad Bunny.
Hey, I get that you're gonna like cheer for the US first in anything, of course, but Puerto Rico should be your go-to number 2 because they're also American. Anyways.
They're also American. They're just people are so
Viva
dumb.
Italia.
Why are you voting for Italy?
I think it'd be really funny if they made it.
Leon's Italian.
I
What?
thought it'd be really funny if Australia made it through, but they were in the same bracket as Japan and Korea, so that was tough. They almost made it.
Ooh. They got really close, at least.
They did. If they scored one more run at any point, they would have made it.
R.A.P.
Leon Scott Kennedy
So
is
close.
confronted with a man who claims to be a U.S. government agent. Leon says, "Leave Sherry alone. She is innocent." "She knows too much," the man replies. He looks at Leon and says, "But you have value. This is a good deal. Make your choice." Without regret or
Grassy-type
hesitation,
VTuber.
Leon
I don't know what
closes
that
his eyes
means.
and then sharply responds. Oh, Jebby. Lordum.
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 Wait, why does Leon get an ending slide in the end of Resident Evil 3?
I'm pretty sure Ada does too, where she says like that's no longer her name. She must take on a new one.
Hey, I've seen some stuff about like the original Resident Evil 3, and there's so much more to it than the remake has.
Yeah.
That game could have been like, and I think 3 remake game is like better than people give it credit.
it could have been even better. Which is crazy to think about.
Yeah.
But yeah, the next Resident Evil game is probably going to be 5, unless they try to shove it a Code Veronica remake, which I would honestly appreciate more than a 5 remake.
Nods, nods, nods.
Because I feel like 4 remake we were arguable in this territory, but you disagree with me. But I think we can both agree 5 is in the category where it's like, no, you can still recommend that game to people nowadays, and I think they'd be fine with it. Like,
You can
gameplay experience.
now. When me and Spooks first fucking downloaded it, their fucking multiplayer was. Actually, I think the whole game was broken. You needed to have like Windows for Computer Live or whatever, or like Xbox games, Windows games live or whatever. And me and Spooks had to download some fucking workaround to it. And then they packed it after we finished the game.
That's so funny.
Fucking downloaded possible malware to my computer, and then like we fixed it now. I was like, God, fuck you.
Brad should be killed by Nemesis outside the RPD as his intro to Jill. No, he just gets bit by a zombie like the chicken heart he is.
Yeah, fucking
Anyways.
Monday, February 27th, 2023, removed games for Windows Live support. Fuck you, Resident Evil 5. I love you.
You ever think about how, with that single change, they made it so that Nemesis completely failed in his sole objective by not killing a single STARS member?
That is pretty funny. That is pretty funny.
Bro couldn't even do one thing right. Poor soul.
Doesn't even get the Brad kill anymore. Just a random zombie gets it.
That's so sad.
So funny.
Does Nemesis kill anything? No.
He turns a bunch of people, like random people, into zombies.
Does he? Okay.
Yeah, he can just like grab them off the street and like turn them into zombies, I think was shown.
Well, that doesn't seem like part of his main objective, but okay.
No. I guess it kind of helps him get Jill, you know, if the zombie... Through transitive properties, we can give the kill to Brad if it was specifically a zombie that Nemesis made that killed Brad.
Hey, but also you didn't need to do that. The virus is already out there, unless the implication is that the incident happened because Nemesis was infecting people. But that would contradict the Stu thing.
T-virus very clearly is stronger than the normal one because Jill, who is shown to be possibly immune due to surviving the Arklay Mountains incident, was still infected with T-virus when Nemesis did it directly.
Huh.
Meaning that Nemesis has a more potent strain of T-virus that can infect even those who are resistant to it.
Huh. So is Claire dead? Because she would have the T-virus thing going on.
Unless Leon saves her too now?
How many Jalpas was there? There was only like 6 files in there.
Maybe there's a way to recreate it in there?
Hopefully. Brad is a super powerful zombie, and him being Nemesis turned is a good explanation for that. Was a part of the train. Technically, Mikhail kill steals his Mikhail kill.
Oh yeah, the fucking get off my train, shit bird.
Shit bird.
Yeah, that's what he says. He's like Russian, so he says shit bird.
Hey, wait, why does the T-virus effect from the Raccoon City incident have this effect, but not the one from the Arklay Mountain incident? Because if that one did, Chris and Jill would be dead. Or maybe not Jill because of the Nemesis thing, but Chris would be dead. Because he would have gotten infected several months before the Raccoon City incident, people.
Yeah, I don't fucking know, man.
Unless that's why he's not there.
He's also just trying to find a cure.
But maybe he found like a different cure that keeps. Oh shit! Theory time. The reason Chris isn't there is because he does have a cure, but it leaves him like hooked up to a machine and he can't physically leave.
Maybe.
Sort of like an artificial heart type thing, or like a super dialysis machine that is just constantly cleaning out the virus cells from him, or something like that.
Arklay Mountain's a different strain, which is why that one produces crimson heads and the Raccoon City T-virus doesn't. Which makes sense.
I was gonna say Billy Cohen's definitely dead because he's not getting that cure.
We don't have no proof. We don't have any proof he wasn't in Raccoon City or close enough when that missile hit.
What if they just reveal that Billy Cohen is one of the Hound Wolf Squad members?
What if they reveal that Billy Cohen has been happily married to Rebecca for 20 years?
She forgot to mention it.
She just forgot to mention it. She hides her wedding ring.
She's not actively hiding it.
just nobody's noticed.
No one's noticed
Nobody
her ring.
asked.
Doctors aren't usually supposed to wear rings or whatever, so whenever she's doing like her on-field stuff, she just doesn't have it on. She finally puts it on after mission one day, like Leon did with this one, and they're like, "Wait, Rebecca, you're married? I've been married for 20 years." What?
What? You guys never asked me about my life. I feel like I'm a side character. No, Rebecca, we all care about you. Like, and I feel like in every time we're like all standing in the same room, I'm in like the furthest back for some reason. And you guys all do these cool poses, and I like try, but it just doesn't quite look as confident.
Reminder that in Resident Evil Death Island, which is a movie specifically advertised as like for the first time ever, like the whole Raccoon City gang is here. Rebecca wasn't there for half the movie. She showed up and then never like fought the final boss guy.
Mm-hmm.
She
But hey,
probably
now
showed
we
up
have
to give them a
someone-
vaccine and then like do some sciencey stuff.
But now we have someone who is more of a coward than Rebecca and Grace.
Yeah. I feel like Rebecca was never a coward, just incompetent.
Well, we have someone more incompetent.
And
Grace.
not like incompetent in a mean way, just like she's new, you know? I'm not trying to be mean to Rebecca. I love Rebecca.
Grace is an interesting case because she is a coward, but she's not necessarily incompetent because she does get out of the like strapped down table upside down situation, and she does do that one trick to hide from Dr. Gideon in his own office where she opens the door then hides in the room.
That was so smart.
Like, those
she's a
feel
real one
like-
for that.
Those feel like the moves of a competent individual who just is a coward at the same time.
Rebecca
what I
and
mean?
Grace are swapped. Rebecca's not a coward, she's just a little incompetent, and Grace is a fucking coward, but not incompetent.
Mm-hmm. Pretty cool. Grace freaks out easily, but she's a baller, honestly. Imagine if your wife was captured in a zombie and were surgically attached to her. What?
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 ¿Qué?
Combini core.
Eh?
What does that mean?
¿Por qué?
From Chainsaw Man.
Ah.
I have no idea anything about Chainsaw Man.
Kobeni is the little, I don't watch it, but I know she's the little coward girl, and she goes like, I know what you are!
Chainsaw Man.
Maybe, I don't know.
That's
I
what
don't
he
watch
is.
it. I don't know who she's yelling that to.
I honestly didn't think Chainsaw Man was as popular as it was. I just was like, look at this, this is a silly concept. And then it was like apparently one of the most popular animes. I was like, oh,
Oh yeah, it's wildly popular, dude.
well shit.
I feel like it's up there with like Demon Slayer.
That dude's got a chainsaw for a face.
As some men do.
Not typically. In the animated movie, the villain kidnaps Rebecca with the intent to attach his dead wife's arm to her. Why?
That's crazy.
This is gonna be a surprise to nobody, but I haven't watched any of the movies or shows.
I need to watch more of the movies. I watched some of them. Or I guess one of them. Death Island for the win.
Would you like the live action movies?
I own some of them. I haven't watched them yet. I have the new one that came to like theaters a while ago, like from Raccoon
was
City,
that?
and then I found like the old, what's her face, Mila Jovanovic or something ones. I found those at the thrift store and I bought them.
You know what live action movie I
Nice.
want to watch? It's the Return to Raccoon City one that they do 1 and 2 in the same movie or whatever.
Yeah, I have
Which-
that one. I bought it for sale because like it bombed, so it was like $2 at the store or something, and then I never watched it.
Which does feel like a bad idea, frankly. You could combine 2 and 3 into one movie, maybe, but I feel like 1 should be its own. But then I also forgot about that one Resident Evil TV series that's set in like the future. And they cast a black man as like the clone of Albert Wesker, and everyone was like, huh.
That's a choice.
And Wesker's children are in it, and it's like post-apocalypse.
But yeah, that one.
But they do have like a liquor that looks pretty good, I think.
I thought you meant liquor as in booze, and I was very confused for a moment. I was like, fucking booze have to do with Resident Evil?
But I feel like just like, oh, we got the Resident Evil franchise for like a show. What are we gonna do with it? Set it in the far future with like this cloned descendants of Wesker. It's like, okay, you sure?
Are you sure about that?
Yes! Print it! Okay.
Okay.
Whatever you say, boss.
Okay. Whatever you say. Other shows made in the Resident Evil engine? Or no?
I don't.
Or the RE engine,
No.
which stands for Reach for the Moon.
I don't think they're made in the engine. I know for sure they are using the same models though, because like they're just fucking using Jill's RE3 model.
Which is the craziest thing.
They're also Resident Evil Revelations 2 takes place before 6 and shows Claire with a drastically different look to show that she's kind of like aged. And then they go back and reuse her RE2 look for like Death Island. Which Death
Why?
Island does canonically take place after 6, as Chris talks about peers.
They also like, I think the reason that they're like, oh, Jill hasn't aged is probably because they use that model, and it's
Yeah.
like Leon clearly older, Chris clearly older, Jill looks identical to 1998. What?
Exactly, it's fucking crazy.
The one where they cast dark-skinned man as Wesker also has one of his daughters say she reads Zootopia porn. Oh.
Oh.
What?
There you
Whoa, what?
There you go.
What does that mean?
Zootopia porn.
It means the clone of Wesker's daughter enjoys Zootopia pornography.
How does that come up?
How doesn't it
just
come up? Do you not just
natural
casually tell that to
conversation.
people you introduce yourself to? You don't go like, "Hi, I'm
What?
Aurora Starshine. I read Zootopia porn."
What else are you going to talk about?
No, but I do believe if Cassie did.
Okay, that's fucked up.
You play Honey Pop, who knows what else you get up to?
You watch
It's
me
like
play
they-
Honey Pop. What are you on about?
I just like the idea of Cassie going up to somebody, shaking their hand. It's like, nice to meet you. I do love watching a rabbit and a fox go at it.
Hi, I'm Cassie Fortune. I play Honey Pop.
Aurora loves to make fun of me for playing Honey Pop. Like she didn't watch me play Honey Pop. Both games. And the clicker game. The side clicker game. You watched that too.
Which one?
Clicker game.
The Honeycam Studio? The like, clicker one?
Oh yeah.
That one wasn't like pornographic though, was it?
No, it wasn't.
No, not really.
Which makes it even crazier. You're not watching me play it for the porn. You're just like, yeah, I really want to watch Cassie play this clicker game.
The video context.
It was just kind of like a management game.
Yeah, it's just like clicker management. It's like send your girls to the cam studio, and send
Wait,
her to
why
the strip club. And
Why
send
does
her
this
to the
woman have a
spa.
British accent?
I think they're British, dude.
Wait, is it British? Maybe it's not British.
She literally just
Wait,
straight up said
there
Zootopia
is-
porn. It's not like
There is no context for it. It's completely unrelated to the conversation they're having.
What the
she just
fuck?
says- it's like the fucking real estate lady's like, there's plenty of room to run outside and play. It's like, well, I just mostly stay inside and read Zootopia porn. What the fuck? Who wrote this?
Why? Why would you write that in? What's the point of that?
It's to make the character relatable, okay?
Yeah, Aurora.
How many people read Zootopia porn?
At least one.
I mean, someone had to make it, and I feel like in the act of making it, you read it, so at least 2.
No proofreading required.
Okay.
She's modern and edgy and reads Zootopia porn. 18 plus stream, by the
And
way.
a furry.
And a furry.
And a furry.
Mm-hmm.
Whew, that was a lot of hair to rig. I'm gonna take a quick break so I can recover my sanity. Oh my god, I've been rigging the back of the hair for 2 hours! Oh my god. Okay.
Damn, bro.
Damn, bro.
Okay.
Damn, bro.
Jeffrey said it's crossed his path. I think the fact that it's also not look at, it's read, it feels like that means something. Yeah.
I think there's like a scientific thing that says that women read smut more than actually watch porn, but like,
That is definitely true.
but you still just kind of call it like porn, even though it's technically smut.
Yeah.
I felt like those two words were just kind of interchangeable.
Smut can't be used for porn, but porn can be used for smut.
Jebby, you're the only person I think here who has seen wear diaper of their own volition. You just kind of posted those images.
You just kind of spread that shit.
We had no, they weren't even spoiler tagged. We had no say in that.
Oh, ask your colleagues about the latest model idea? Okay, how do you want me to phrase it?
I'm scared.
Is Massive Dong involved?
No.
I was gonna say that it's not a new idea.
Is the word paper involved?
No. Massive tits
Okay,
are
good.
involved, though.
Oh. Trans Jebby.
No. That's not.
I don't know.
Jebby, describe the idea to our friends here.
Or is it just that he's a rat in some woman's massive tits?
There you go.
I was like, I can see rat doing that.
Scrap everything you've already done and do that one. Ship it.
Ship
Make him
it.
ship it. What is it? What's his logo gonna be then? Just titties?
I think you should make a toggle so it's different titties, and it can be implied that he's either in mine or yours.
So it's gonna be like a plague doctor woman. And
Oh.
With their
He's-
titties out? That feels like very counterproductive to the profession.
yeah, but who cares?
Me.
Well, you shouldn't.
No.
So it's a plague doctor. Rat just kind of in like a chest window. The plague doctor says nothing. The rat talks. The rat expresses. She like looks around. You know.
Who plays the game? The rat.
The
for
rat.
woman. Okay.
The rat.
So is he gonna be holding a little controller?
Yeah, I can make him hold a little controller. I also care what we plague
Yeah,
doctor
Zero wants their
say.
plague doctor safe. Okay. Not to mention that they have skin out and available to the rest of the world during the plague, but they actively put a rat, a carrier of the plague, in there. This is a terrible plague doctor.
The let's see. So it's gonna be a plague doctor rat combo. I don't even know how to describe this. Rat, I'm too tired for this. You describe it. I've been staring at rigging. Don't expect me to know what I'm talking about right now.
Doctor's an utter fool. I would not trust them with my care.
Baseball update. The United States hit the ball right back up the middle, and the pitcher for Mexico did such a weird little kick with his foot that the ball managed to hit him in the foot.
Ooh.
Huh.
Ouch.
It looks like
Did he
he's
catch the
fine.
ball though?
I mean, I guess yeah, but they got hit because that's a weird hop to anticipate. But it was the wildest little like spin kick I've ever seen. You just like kicked it out of the air. This doctor is another fool. I would not trust them with my care. She is Jebby's plague nurse. Jebby's the doctor. Oh, she has a rat face shaped plague doctor mask.
We can have couples outfits like her, Grace, and me, Leon. Her bobblehead nurse, me, James Sunderland.
I feel like I've seen a similar concept, but it's like someone who has like a goth girl and then she's holding like a little ghosty or something.
Yeah, we've seen those concepts too.
Ferraris are capable of learning their lesson. Sounds about right.
It's
Sounds
beautiful.
about right.
Thank you.
How is Max doing after he crashed a while ago? I saw that clip on Instagram a lot. He like fucking was doing a turn or something, and his back axle locked or something or other, and he crashed. What happened there? I know so little about F1, but it keeps appearing in my For You page. He went from 20th to 6th, which is pretty impressive. Oh, that's nice! Yay!
That's crazy.
So, what do you guys think of the new rat concept? Thoughts, questions, concerns?
I think it's great, and you should undo all the work you've done on this current one.
Ship the new one.
Make this new one from scratch. the dead tone of your voice. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, hey, this was my idea. I can't be too mad. No, Rat, you are gonna have to pay me for more concept art. I don't work for free. Sorry, buddy.
So does that mean there's a 5th Cryptstar member, and it is this unnamed plague doctor who I will be requesting a name and backstory for?
Yes.
And if we ever do lore of her, I do expect us to get a voice actress for her.
Can I just do a silly voice and I'll be the voice actress?
No.
I feel like she should.
Can I just be the voice actress?
Wait. She can be like a, you know those
voice.
Twitch interactive like pets, like Starbull. She can read chat.
Hell yeah.
What if I asked nicely? No. Not working for free, Rat Man.
Sorry, Rat. She said no.
What about Man Rat?
No working for free. I can't afford to.
My old nemesis, Man Bat. Okay, I think having a dedicated external VA for one VTuber character is really fun. You guys put out the application for an external VA. I apply under a pseudonym.
You're the only one to apply.
You think we could get somebody?
I do such a good job voice acting that you hire me. You don't realize it's me until you go to pay me for the voice acting work. And you're like, Cassie, this is your PayPal. And I'm like, oopsie, cat's out of the bag.
Do you think we could get somebody else to use the VTuber model of the woman, and then Jebby Rat is basically just a PNG tuber in the chest? And they just full-time co-streaming together?
That would be so fucking funny. Jebby,
what
find
if we got
a
Jennifer
British.
English for this? Jennifer English, also known as the voice actress for Shadowheart and Mael.
All right, let's email her. This can't go terribly wrong.
Jennifer English, I know you're a very well respected and top of your class voice actress with who I'm sure is very busy with full-time stuff. How would you feel about dedicating 24 hours a week to a silly little stream for the rest of your life? For no pay.
They're streaming completely different things and not even talking, but are always visible on each other's streams.
As just with the Screen Actors Guild, industry standard rates for a Game of the Year award winner. I guess you could argue 2-time, depending on how you want to.
People make jokes that all you need to win Game of the Year is to get Jennifer English.
For real. I mean, do voice actors get the Game of the Year for the game they were in, or only if they get the voice actor Game of the Year award? It's kind of like best art direction. If you are the costume department or the prop design department, do you get an Oscar, or only if you win best set or whatever, best costuming, then do you get it? Or is it the
Great
whole
question.
crew gets it, but the director gets the actual award?
That's a great question. I don't know.
No.
Also, 2 Baldur's Gate 3 voice actors are now Game of the Year, Game Award winning voice actors. with Neil Lubin for Asterion, and then Jennifer English, not for Shadowheart, but for Mael, which is also crazy considering the Expedition 33 vote was split between her, Charlie, is it Charlie Cox? And then, yeah, Charlie Cox, and then, what's his name? I'm forgetting his name.
Literally said last
Ben
stream that
Starr.
Aurora's economic meta is keep getting me to get new designs drawn up. It's not my fault you're indecisive. It's not my fault.
I'm the most decisive. I was just like, this would be a funny little thing, and Aurora drew a thing, and I was like, yeah, that works. And it's been that forever.
Aurora's economic strategy for me is she makes a new design like free, and then I go like, yeah, actually that looks cool. I'll pay you to do that.
Don't tell Jebby he can get the concept stuff done for free.
You see, the problem is that I always just say yes to the first one Aurora says.
Yeah.
So she knows it's not extra work.
It's not extra work. It's just, hey, I made this design. What do you think? I like it. I want it. Okay.
It's not extra work until she actually makes the model, and I go, I don't like the pointy teeth, and she goes, fuck.
Was also this idea that I could just toggle an entire woman away and just be a rat on stream if I feel like it too, which would be very small rat floating.
Very
Wait, or do you
small
get two
floating
models
rat.
and you toggle it to your like persona rats version that Aurora will also have to make. So you get one model for the price of two.
I just keep repeating myself. I'm gonna get paid. I'm gonna get paid. Don't complain. I'm gonna get paid. Let's see, I
So
need
the
a
United-
fourth
so
strand.
When I was reporting that thing about the Mexico pitcher getting hit in the foot, the game was tied. Now the U.S. is winning 5-0.
Damn.
Damn.
But Viva Mexico.
No. Well, 2 teams from this pool will make it to the next round, which means it's either going to be Mexico in the U.S. or Italy in the U.S., depending on how the Mexico-Italy game goes.
I have food now.
Yay! Tell Spooks I say hi.
Oh, she's already gone.
Damn.
Which the Mexico-Italy game is happening March 11th.
Whatever you want, Jebby, just keep in mind that there are limitations to the program, yada yada.
You sound so sick of it already.
You fuck, look. Aurora's thinking about that one version of the logo they have with the blue flowers on it still, and just like, once Jebby comes to a decision, I can figure out what to replace those with.
Yeah.
If we
Thank
go
you
with
for the
this
head
idea, I
pats,
feel like it'd be a
Carmea.
Plague Doctor mask, like rat style.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing, Plague Doctor Matt, you could still use flowers, because they stuff those with flowers, because they thought it was the smell of of death that got them sick, so if they were smelling flowers, they'd be fine. So it was just filled with like flowers and perfumes.
True.
The flowers still work.
I do love flowers.
I refuse to believe the goddess is bound by
Not
mortal
lavender,
limits.
I'm allergic to
Never
lavender.
Exactly that's the joke.
Never lavender. That I'm allergic to that.
No, we'll make just chunks of nickel, but like coated in a lavender scent.
Oh my god, I so should do a flower
With
crown
mint
toggle.
as well.
Oh god,
Lavender,
no.
the god killer. It's like how Molly in Greek mythology, like, gives you the power to resist magic.
You guys should give me like model ideas because I'm like stuffing so much shit into this model that it's like, yeah, I'll add extra. God knows I'm already doing 1,000,001 things anyway. She's already got so many hairstyles and I'm already planning more. Fuck, I forgot to put this on a parameter.
You should add toggles for different like painted nails, like different manicures.
Oh.
For each individual nail, so you
I
can
don't
mix
think
and
your
match.
hands would like show that much, but I think it'd be really cool if you just had like a bunch of like you can maybe even have like short nails and long nails and like
Oh,
lesbian.
true.
Lesbian nails.
I think I can
Which is long
just
nails
make
except-
them
Let-
like a gray color and then use the inbuilt VTube Studio compatibility to change the colors.
Mm.
Lesbian nails is all long nails except for the pointer and middle finger, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
those ones are short.
I'll let you figure out why.
Everyone is why.
If you can't be around lavender, you
I'll
don't.
let you figure out
You
why.
do not need to be in my domain. I have a lavender. I'm not like deadly allergic to it or anything. It just makes my head hurt and makes me sneeze a lot.
But if we get enough,
If you get enough, it might be a little hard for me to breathe.
I'm making the ultimate pill to kill Aurora. It's gonna be filled with nickel dust, mint, and lavender.
I
should
feel
also
like
just put,
that
like,
would kill
glass in
anyone
there.
anyway. You are not supposed to swallow nickel.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm making the ultimate makeup to kill Aurora. It's gonna be a face powder made of nickel dust, lavender, and mint.
can
Also
I
would
request
kill
just little glass
anyone.
shards? What about
And lead.
what about asbestos?
What about asbestos?
Oh yeah, asbestos too. Yeah, that'll kill her.
Make it radioactive too for that radioactive glow.
See, that would attract me. Like a moth to a flame.
We give you uranium glass. You're like, oh, it's fine. It's just uranium. Ha! Secretly coated in nickel dust and mint.
No, they're just like the nickel and mint will get her. Actually, it was the radiation. No,
Actually, it was the fucking uranium.
just cut to like the autopsy. No, it was definitely the radiation. Cells are fucked.
Why are you saying flies on shit?
We haven't seen radiation poisoning this bad since like Mary Curie.
A lot of lavender. I was at a flower shop the other day, like a general like plant and garden stuff, because you know I needed soil, and I was like, "Ooh, what plant is this?" I leaned forward a little bit to read the tag, mint, and I looked around me. Everything was mint. I was like, "Oh God, I need to move out of this area."
Aurora's at the
Mint.
plant store buying plants. I'm at the plant store buying a flamethrower. I have access to a flamethrower now.
Why do you have access to a fucking flamethrower?
To burn the weeds.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah, fair enough, actually.
I was about to say, actually
Which-
perfectly normal use, but like, flames.
You ever think about how
Flames.
civilians can buy flamethrowers, but the military can't?
I did not know
Fuck
that,
yeah. To be fair,
actually.
it's a
Please
small
explain.
flamethrower that I have.
Flamethrowers are a war crime.
Huh. There goes my Sunday plans.
No.
Anyway.
Did you go with a specific person and it's just very lethal like dimethyl mercury? It's just cyanide. Just a glass of cyanide.
I'm also
Which is
allergic
a
to
fuck
almonds.
ton of cyanide. Hey,
I will
here's
never forget you learning that macarons are made with almonds.
I'm still so sad about that. I want a macaron so bad, but I'm not allowed to have them.
We were like
Here's-
at like a shopping center and there was a macaron store and Aurora was like, man, I love macarons so much, but it makes my mouth itchy. And I was like, aren't you allergic to almonds? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, they're made with almond flour. What?
What?
just
So sad.
I feel like you could see the pain, the distraught in my eyes.
You could hear her heart breaking.
Because those are my favorite sweets.
Is that about calling it macaron versus macaroon? Because that shit annoys me when someone calls a macaron a macaroon. I straight up, I hear someone say macaroon about them and I go,
What about Macron rather than macaron?
that's fine. I just think you're French, which is then like, I hate on you for a different reason.
You know that
Is it French president or
Saying
prime minister? I can't remember. The last
what
name
is
is Macron,
Aurora's catchphrase?
which is like having a president with the last name Cookie.
But macaroon is a Jewish cookie.
Coconut.
I don't like
Yeah,
coconut.
you're not allowed to use flamethrowers against people. But I feel like it'd be a little suspect if you're like, what are you doing with that flamethrower? Clearing brushes. Are there people in those brushes? No.
No.
Are you sure? Looks down dejectedly.
No.
No. Then you can't use it. Okay. Kicks rock.
No.
Their bakers would call it
That's
macaroon.
fucked up. If you're a baker, you should know. Like the average layperson, sure, whatever. A baker, you should know.
You
better.
should know better.
Macaroons are like typical cookie colored, right? And they look fluffy but aren't fluffy.
What? Huh?
Yeah, they look fluffy. Macaroons rather than macarons. Are they?
They're
coconut?
Yeah.
they're made of coconut. Yeah.
It makes them look fluffy.
Yeah, they're
It
kind of like
does.
little like puffs almost with coconut, and then macarons are like the colorful cookie sandwiches with some kind of like
hmm
filling
I
in the
don't-
middle.
I don't like coconut. And also the only macarons I've had are ones that I bought at like Trader Joe's. And they're like, okay.
Hello.
There's a rain.
Welcome on in. Hi. You kind of spooked me. Hello. Welcome on in.
Get
My name's
spooked.
Aurora. What did you
space
stream? How was your
foxes.
stream?
Guys, get your snacks out of here. I gotta go hide mine.
I don't think my auto raid worked. Can someone give them a shout out for me, please?
Yeah. You're not allowed to have my peanut butter cups.
What did you guys stream? How was stream?
What a Jebby.
Oh, I forgot to stream on Jimmy.
Yeah.
First time joined and I win the game.
It's / shout out and then their username.
Is it not SL?
You have to set that up in Nightbot for that one.
Yeah, my Nightbot needs to be updated. Spray bottle is also still not working. I'm sorry.
There we go.
I've tried to fix it 1,000,001 times. Doing art, drawing art and some chippy models for me and my partners. Aww.
Oh, yeah.
By partners, do you mean in a poly way? Ow. Do you mean in a poly way? Because
You got
hey,
bumped so immediately.
same.
You
I didn't even get to finish
that
my
sentence before you got
sentence.
bonked.
It could be business partners.
Yes!
Oh, no, it's romance.
Oh wow, you actually hit the nail on the head. I was about to give you shit for assuming. And
Na,
then
na,
you
na, na,
God. Is this like gaydar but for poly people? I think I asked
Poly
this
to poly
question literally last stream
communication.
about something else too. But
Poly to poly
Polygon.
communication. Oh my gosh. As you can see here, I've been doing rigging for the past 2.5 hours. Oh my gosh, thank you so much! I am a space-themed VTuber. My name is Aurora Starshine. I stream whenever I want, really. I'm also an artist. I made everything you see here on screen. That includes the overlay, that includes the little guy in the corner, that's Starble. That includes these little chibis, that includes the little guys running across the screen.
You
And
made
the little
us
boba
super
cup.
dust.
I did! These are my VTuber children.
hi.
Hi.
So,
And
Mom, Otter's touching me.
what?
whoa!
What am I doing?
No, not Agile!
Why'd you guys think like that? I was thinking like, you know when like older siblings just like poke the other one to like annoy them?
No.
And then they go like, Mommy's touching me. It's like, I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you.
Not touching
I
you.
have rigged this chibi model that you see I'm currently using on stream, Cassie's model, which I can actually show you in a minute, and Spooks' model,
That's
which
so
was more
odd.
of a practice. No, not
forgot you were
Agile! All of my ads are pretty short. I tried and keep them as short as possible. And obviously
I
I'm
do
rigging
the
this
long
one.
ones, but like you get longer amounts of time between ads.
I have it
My-
like minimum in every sense.
Mine are like a minute and a half every couple hours or so, I think. It might be every hour.
Mine is at the point where it's like, it tells me like you're gonna get like no ad revenue. It's like we're actively cutting the percentage you get because of how little you do ads, and I'm like, works for me.
Yeah, that's crazy. I like my minimum, like not the minimum, but like the minimum they tell you for the good split, where they're like, you should have 3 minutes an hour. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
What does it say exactly?
Okay, but Jebby having ads turned off isn't truly turned off. That just means people get pre-roll. Like you can't fully turn them off.
Oh yeah, my
Exactly.
pre-roll ads are partially disabled, and my net ad revenue instead of 55% is 30%.
I've made
30
one model and
seconds
it's
for
pretty
every- 30
scuffed, but it was
seconds
my
every
first
hour.
time. These chippies I'm drawing right now will be my second, third, and fourth. Ooh. Hang on, let me pull you up on my other screen. Just so I remember to check you out later. Because my dumbass forgets everything immediately. I love when you can tell things are loading because my model starts to lag.
Be like that. It'd be like that.
Yay, no
You
ads.
get pre-roll, then you get the whole show free of charge. Yeah, but pre-roll turns off raiders a lot of the time, or new viewers.
Yeah.
If they pop in to see what you're about, and then they just get ads. So I'd rather just have the ads per hour or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I was listening to my own music, and now My Way has come on, and I'm thinking about the Toad cover of it again.
My way. So what is a man?
I actually think of the
What has he
Haru Urara
got?
version cover of that every time I think of that song.
Frank Sinatra does have like one hell of a voice, though. He got pipes.
He does.
He was such a
oh.
good singer that the mob loved him.
Also, cool things about my model, at least I think so. Let me close my Twitch because it's lagging my entire computer out. This is my canon skin tone, aka the skin tone I have in real life. And I'm gonna open my
skin tone
mouth.
here might be tanner than I am in real life.
It is. You are incredibly pink. Thank you so much for following, Blue Sky Scorpion. Welcome in. You're not late to the
very
party,
red,
man. We're right here. We're not going anywhere. And then I'm gonna
Party's
open my
just
mouth.
getting started now that you're here.
And thank you so much for following. But I have actual. I have a tooth gap between. Thank you for following, Bob. Hi, welcome back in.
No, not again.
Hi, I'm good. How are you? But yeah, I have a tooth gap between my two front teeth, and then I have a teeth mutation in real life. So my canines, all the way back to what were my wisdom teeth, have all been sharp. I've known like 2 or 3 other people with this condition. I don't know how common it is. It's not like a medical concern. Trust me, I have enough of those.
Rip.
But yeah, my teeth are a little weird.
Now you just can't bite people.
I have been asked to bite people before.
Oh.
The goddess is a
Story time?
carnivore through and through. Aurora has the flesh
Oh.
fang like an anime. I've seen it. My wisdom teeth are really sharp, constantly cut my cheeks. Yeah, my molars are also really sharp. I have so many scars along my cheeks. Like the insides of my cheeks. I can feel them with my tongue. Cause I don't do it on purpose. It just happens. But yeah, I was in high school. I want to say my second year of high school. I was in an anime club because I had no friends. I wanted to be in some kind of club. And they were like, whoa, your teeth are actually really sharp. You could be a vampire. And I was like, thanks. And they were like, can you bite me? Okay, sure, I guess. I don't know why you want me to, but okay.
And that's when Aurora became a cannibal.
And so I think I bit 3 separate people in that club.
Oh.
And then
Did any of them discover something new about themselves that day?
I don't
Did any of them
know.
already
I
know
have
something
not
about
kept in
themselves that day?
contact with these people.
Did any of them bleed?
No, I did not bite hard enough for them to bleed. I could have. I bit very gently.
Little gentle nibble.
But like at least one of them like took a Sharpie and just kind of like drew in on the bite mark. So when it like faded in a couple minutes, they were like, "Look, I still have the bite." It's like, cool.
And you're like,
Please
that's
don't-
a marker.
That's a mark. That's a marker. Also, people already think I'm weird at the school. Please don't spread that around. Please don't tell anyone I bit you.
I mean, in their defense, you did bite them.
That's a pretty solid defense. Thank you for the head pats. When I was in elementary school, when my canines first grew and I was made fun of at school for being a vampire. In your defense, they asked! They asked! They wanted me to bite them!
We
I
see
have-
that holds up in court.
I have had several dentists like, hey, do you want me to like file your teeth down? It's like, don't you fucking dare. Don't you touch my teeth. They asked, that's on them. He left out the fact that we asked. Oh right, I was gonna show off Cassie's model because I'm really proud of that.
Because
Cassie
I'm hot.
model.
You are hot.
Yippee!
Yippee! This is Cassie Fortune. This is what my finished models look like.
That's me! That's my model!
That's her! Yippee! She is a witch VTuber. A hot witch!
And a
Hot
Latina
witch!
baddie!
A Latina baddie! This is again Cassie's canon skin tone. If
Sent a
you know,
picture to Aurora, and I was like, here you go.
Them
Yeah.
hips, though.
damn hips though. Wooga booga. Do you have any suggestions on tutorial videos? I do. I have a playlist on my channel. It's not public. I should make that public.
God,
Hex girl!
I fucking love the
put a
Hex Girls.
spell
And by,
on you.
and by the Hex Girls, I mean specifically Thorn.
Specifically Thorn.
Girl has a
Specifically
thing
Thorn.
for goth girls, but still sits in the cuck chair, SMH.
With my Oreos.
Your
I'm
Oreos.
Dr.
Did you get any Oreos? I
Cullen.
noticed the other day you said you were out.
I don't have Oreos right now, guys.
You
It's a
fool! Your Oreos!
I have crackers and I have dark chocolate peanut butter cups.
You
but I don't
can't be
have
in the
Oreos.
cup chair with your crackers. Come on now.
But I need Oreos.
Hang on, let me go ahead and go to my channel because I actually do have this playlist of like live 2D advice I save from other creators on my main art channel. If it is fucking load, I can go to my playlists and make that one public and just link the account. Ooh, don't
You know
start
what
playing
I
good
think was
luck,
really
babe.
good about the Thorn design? Is
What?
the way that the outfit was black, but the shading was red.
Mmm.
I don't know
Yeah.
why, but that was so good.
Yeah, that
also-
scratched
and
such an
also-
itch.
And also Thorn's like face and voice and everything else about Thorn.
Well, while that loads, because my browser is being a dumbass right now, let's go on to some of the details I'm proud of on this model. Boinga, boinga, boinga.
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 Very good. Very good. this model doesn't have V-bridge or tracking. So it's a little different than it's a little different than what I'm used to. But I think she still does have some pretty decent facial tracking in Live 2D. Or not Live 2D, in VTube Studio itself, because those things take a lot of fine-tuning that just aren't the best in this program exactly.
Honestly, it's extremely impressive when you consider the fact that I have autistic blank face syndrome.
Yeah, that's
Model
true.
has more expression than I do.
It is funny seeing like Aurora use your face because it is way more expressive when Aurora's got your model on.
Oh, like in the little VTube Studio settings, I have to overtune how the mouth opens because I tend to mumble when I speak, and so my model's mouth just wouldn't open if it was left like the default for that.
Oh, I mumble. Whenever I like make clips of my stream on the bots channel, I'm like, damn, my mouth does not move a lot because I mumble a lot.
And you also
I don't know
have a
if
beard.
Interferes with, yeah, I don't know how much that interferes with the tracking.
I know glasses interfere with tracking, so I would think that
Lips are still visible though. So,
Yeah.
well, the mustache part is actually getting a little long, so maybe the upper lip isn't super visible right now.
I stream without my glasses because glasses interfere with tracking, and so I think chat can usually see when I have to fucking lean in to read.
Oh, that's another cool thing. Okay. Let me back up. Oh, it's not working when I'm on this program. Let me go ahead and just go to body angles. But she can...
Solution.
She can lean left, right. And she can lean back and forth.
Oh.
That's an extreme lean. I don't get that close.
Oh.
Yeah, she doesn't usually get that close.
But they can't see. There's a subtle difference, you know? When there's text on screen, I get up close and you simply can see I'm back, and it's like, whoa, I was leaning.
Yeah, I can in fact tell when you're shrimping, actually.
Mad
That's so funny.
It was pretty simple to get the lean forward to work, actually. If I had my body on this actual canvas, I'd show you, but I'm not quite there yet. I'm gonna rig all the hair, as well as get the wings, and I also want to get the third eye blink to work before I get started on the body, because the body will kind of cover all of that. And I don't plan to make a floating head toggle.
But the Krasu.
The Krasu!
Krasu. I haven't seen Krasu in Dead by Daylight in a while now that I think about it.
Hmm.
When was the last time someone fucking played as her in a match?
But here is the YouTube playlist that I have for the all the tutorials that I follow and use. And you know, if you wanna so happen to toss me a follow while you're over there, I mean, I certainly wouldn't mind. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I'm gonna make it an auto blink, which means I have to fuck with the animation studio, which, oh god.
Which also means we're gonna have to clip it if you ever happen to blink at the same time as the auto blink and you do a triple blink.
Triple blink! Let's see. We also, on Cassie's model, have cute little wing flappies on the boots. When she
That's crazy because we never
leans-
see those.
That is crazy.
That's wild. Those
I
I've never
love
seen.
them though. I'm so glad you love my vibe. I'm so happy. When she leans, she steps out to catch herself on both sides. And I might be a gooner because boinga 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 boinga.
Hey,
Nice
did you say it might be?
Leave me be!
Might?
Shut up!
I don't know. I don't know.
Let's see. She's also
Hey,
got
physics. All I'm saying is physics are important if you want to like have a realistic look. You know, physics happen in real life.
I was struggling to decide what side to link the top for the model. I ended up making it left. I just left it open all the time. Yeah, that's valid.
Her internet's dying.
Oh,
little
fuck,
bit.
it is? It says I'm still in the green.
Yeah.
You're roboting out and like the stream's buffering.
Well, it says I'm still in the green. I don't know what's wrong with it.
Hey, Jibby, while I may have some sick secrets, and that may be true, I don't think you're the least goony amongst us.
I think Jebby's the most goony amongst us.
He is. Oh, there's the shitty internet. Okay. It took a second. It took a second.
Yeah, it looks like it's maybe solidified now. As you were saying, Jibby, my sick secrets may exist, but you're still the most goony amongst us.
The most goony.
The goonist.
The Goonies. I feel
Goonies.
like
I hate that
most
movie.
to least
Really?
Goonish is Jebby, Cassie, me, Atcher.
Honestly, yeah, I'd have to agree with that.
That is accurate. That's crazy. That I'm at the bottom.
Because your only like sexual bit is being in the cuck chair. You have the least gooner bit.
Honestly, and the only reason I have that bit is because you and Aurora were on the stream with me, and you guys got so horny that the meme was that I'm in the cuck chair, and I was eating
Because we
Oreos
kept
at the
flirting
time.
with each other.
And
And
I
we were
was-
just like there.
Yeah.
And I just had Oreos at the time, so now I just sit in the cuck chair with my Oreos.
Hello, Merlin! Welcome in! Thank you so much for following! Oh, toggles. She can take her eyeshadow off. She can take her lipstick off. She can take her hat off. Ow!
Cat loves taking my makeup and my hat off.
Yeah, they
you may
do.
have never.
Ow.
I like how the
Ow.
Cassie model is reacting to. Jimmy, you may have never
Hot
stammered
bake.
about how hot someone is on stream. You do those things without stammering. You say the things completely straight.
Oh!
That's what makes you the gooniest goonie.
That's so cool! Hello, partner Athalium. Welcome in.
Welcome,
My
and
partner's
also,
not here right
Amanda
now.
agrees.
I miss my wife, Tails. Can make her hat tiny. And technically she could make it anywhere on this scale. She can take her sleeves off. She can take her skirt off. I used this a lot when rigging her model because I could not fucking see her legs at all.
He legs.
Just slowly taking off all
She
of
can
Cassie's clothes.
She can take her hair off. It's very
Oh, no.
cursed.
There's a way to leave
Um,
me in like only the shorts and like the bear's part of the top.
Oh yeah,
Swimsuit
you do
Cassie,
this.
basically.
Where is? Oh, do I not have a toggle for this? I felt like I had a toggle for these.
Tights on off.
Tights.
It's called
That's what
tights
they
on
call
off.
them.
Yeah.
And
That's what they're
I don't
called.
think
Make it happy.
this is safe to stream with.
But I think the boobs are fine, but I think the hips are too revealing.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So I tend to not take the tights and the skirt off at the same time, or at least not have that on screen.
Yeah.
It's about it took me until like right now to realize that I think you have a thong.
Think.
I'm guessing that's what those straps are. I didn't
I'm
realize that
like,
till like now.
think.
I did not realize that.
Cassie's potion making fit. Nah, you gotta wear proper PPE for making potions. What if you accidentally get a fucking like potion of snakification on your skin? You're gonna start getting scales.
Oh no.
She can have what we've
Cassie
dubbed
makes Potion into
yandere
a full
eyes.
hazmat suit.
She can have some rather intense blush. She can have blood splattered on her face, which is rigged with the head angles.
And you can you match that up with the blushing and the yandere eyes?
Yes, I can.
That's a look right there. These toggles are all about how you can combine them, I feel like.
They are.
Yeah.
Bye, Galaxy Girl! Gotta have a proper
Bye.
BB for potions. She can have this dark forehead, which is a classic among anime girls.
And you don't have that,
Mascara
I'm
running
sure there are
down
potions to
her
fix it.
eyes. And hard eyes, which I think also work very well with the yandere and the blood.
Say yandere. I have a yandere toggle, and it combines a few things. I think it's blood, the just yandere eyes. Could you give me like a blink eye one, and then the forehead shadow.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe blush as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have tsundere mode, which I think just blush.
I did also draw the model. I made this model to resemble kind of a mixture of some of Cassie's inspirations. The most notable one being Calliope Mori.
I think it's so funny. Aurora's like, what kind of models, VTuber models do you like? And I'm like, Calliope Mori, Calliope Mori, Calliope Mori.
Also, Jibby, you do have a little picture.
Do you
of
have
Cassie mixing
any
brew
tips on
with vegetable
separation?
lingerie just
Oh,
sitting in
yeah,
her hat.
sure. Basically, anything left, right, down the middle, obviously. Let's see. For Cassie's model, I think I used the underfill technique for her limbs. So let me take us off of this screen. Or maybe this model is just like combined line work. Upper arm. Okay, yeah. So here we have the upper arm skin layer. And underneath that, we have the line work. So the reason I do this is because I want the most amount of arm movement possible with the least amount of line clipping. So every part of her body that has an exterior...
What the fuck did you say?
Okay,
Hercules the crab,
ew.
Cassie's his rat toes. Because he's
Ew.
on your head.
He's on your head. So every
part of it's standing on your
exterior
head.
leg, including the torso, the like I don't even know what to name this.
Also,
The bottom
Jibby,
hips.
comments- Hold on, let me call out Jebby real quick. Jebby, comments like this are why you have the foot associations.
Yep. Anyway,
Yep.
and I believe
I was meant to come off as more of a joke, but you guys took it so serious.
pelvis. Thank you. All the legs
Pelvis.
also have this exterior line separation. And again, this is to make sure she can move her arm as far away from her body as possible without it. Oh, it's glitching on me again. Sorry about that. Hold on. There we go. So her arm can move as far away from her body and close to her body without it looking weird and without me having to use glue on everything. Because God, I fucking hate using glue. I will avoid using glue at every given opportunity. I hate it. I hate using it. I hate fighting with it. I just hate it. I also tend to separate the shading for a lot of aspects. Like the collarbone has its own shadow for added depth. And that is clipped to the torso with added lines to imply the collarbone. Your collarbone will always connect to your shoulders, so when you rig the arm going up, you're generally going to want to have the collarbone and the shading follow it go up. Depends on how far up they go. Like, this wouldn't really affect it very much, but if I were to lift her arm, say, up to a... like, all the way up. Let me just select this. if I were to make her arm go like up to here, that would take a lot more rigging, and that would make the collarbone as well as the shoulder point need some deformation changes. As for hair, it really just depends on what you're doing. Cassie's hair is a lot different from mine in how it's rigged and how it's separated. Cassie has this main bang, which is separated into this top piece and this bottom piece. These two side pieces which are rigged on their own. I think this is two separate pieces, and this is a third piece. And this is a piece on its own as well as this is a piece on its own. I initially was going to use the underfill method with this as well. I ended up not doing it because I thought it was just blending into the back of the hair too much with complete underfill. It still blends in a little bit, but with the hat, that's not much to worry about. The tits are probably the most complicated splitting. There is still the underfill layer, as well as a skin layer, a shading layer, which is clipped to the skin layer, and shine. Yeah, no problem. I don't mind at all. I'm not like a professional rigger or anything yet. I'm, doing my best. Oh. And also, when I rigged the... Let's see. There's the booba physics. So the boobs can separate and push together, which has their own separate line right here in the center.
Her booba shmove off.
Shmove off. Let's see, strapless. So when they squish together, they come up, and the line becomes more visible, and when they're apart, the line disappears. These are all rigged on blend shapes. Side to side movement, upper side to side movement. This is kind of a up and down, left to right, but it's still a side to side movement. Up and down. And then this is kind of a separate and together movement. Then in physics, let's see if my physics settings will cooperate with the stream.
Zara sure did. Does anybody here know the show Friends like well enough to understand a reference that I make about it?
I might.
Maybe, go for it.
It's like that one point where we learn that he is like a master in taking clothes off of women, where just like a single finger he like unlatches a bra and opens like all the top three buttons of a woman's shirt with just like flick of the wrist. This is a canonical ability he has.
I once saw a video of a man who managed to unbutton an entire like top for his wife while holding a baby, so he's doing it with one hand, and his wife's like, "That's the hottest thing I've ever been through."
That's the hottest thing you've ever done.
When Joey gets with a woman he actually cares about, he forgets how to take off a bra, and it becomes a problem for him.
Damn.
He gets too nervous.
Let's see, where are the boob physics? I know they have to be in here somewhere. This is all eye stuff. Boots, torso, tit Y. There it is. I could actually boost up these physics because Cassie made me turn them down.
I did. I was like, that's a little much.
A little much there. Still need to be able to use this on Twitch.
Boinga, 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 boinga. But the separate and the spill are rigged on the Y parameter. and the
Still, the boobus spilleth over.
booba can in fact spilleth over. That's only really visible when the straps are off.
Like a cup.
The straps are the only thing holding them in.
And then
Restrains
all of
them.
the X's are on the X parameter as well. Boobs. I love boobs.
We know.
I know you know. I am such a lady lover. I'm a goddamn lady lover.
Loving ladies over here.
Me
That's a woman
too.
kisser.
Me three. But I am part of Flat as Juxtus gang. Flat woman, my beloved.
That's fair. The thighs have an additional like part of skin, basically, so that they can have thigh physics. So there's maximum spill and minimum spill.
Jebby is so upset about being top gooner.
And then they're also rigged on an
Yeah.
X and a Y. And then when the tights are off, let's see, tights. That extra spillage layer goes away current. Exactly.
A love of the goon material, but you are the ones cheering like, yeah, today on the ZZZ subreddit, they're talking about who makes the most milk, and it's like, Jebby, you can't talk about that to us. That's
Jebby, all I'm
weird.
saying is only one person here regularly quotes gay pornography, and it's nobody on stream right now.
Also, if you think we're bullying a chat member, Jebby is part of our VTuber group. We know him personally.
We are still bullying him, though. This is bullying. This is cyberbullying.
We're not denying the bullying. We're just saying
We
that
do
it's
be
on
loving
equal
ladies. We do. Bonus
I'm
enough
not
for lady with
participating
big
in
boob. Mm.
footing. It just happened. Well, Jebby, notice that it didn't happen around any of us. Oh.
This is my main hairstyle.
You
Very
bring up feet
bouncy.
and diapers. Yeah.
Very curly.
It's not
Stop
just- that's the-
fucking bringing up diapers, you weird ass.
That's the
To be
craziest
fair,
thing.
that was
It's
the other
not,
time.
no, but that's the craziest thing. Is it's not just like one instance of like pointed out a diaper. It's been like several. I can think of at least two.
Yeah.
Now you say it's with the porn removed, but we have no proof of this shit.
Oh, and I also have a separate hair swap. We'll have the bob on for this one. So basically, I'm non-binary, so naturally I was like, you know what? Sometimes I don't want to be full-on femme. Sometimes I want to be more, you know, non-binary looking. Oh, the lip toggle is not working. Okay, cool. Sometimes I want to be more, not mask. I don't know. There's a word for it I'm forgetting. It's not mask. That's it. Yeah, don't rig for 3 hours. Your brain will turn to mush.
It's like ambidextrous, but gender.
Yeah. You mentioned them more
Which ambidextrous
because
is
you
like
like
androgynous, but
boobs,
androgynous.
Jebby. Oh my gosh, Jebby. Jebby.
Jebby.
Jebby.
Jebby. Yeah.
Die or rat.
Separate hairstyles. I personally think this hairstyle works a lot more with this kind of fluffy bob. Like the bun on top. Bald. But this works too. This one's actually physicsed. But yeah, this is my main design, which is why you see it on the chibi.
Is there like National Gooner Day? Is that a thing?
Why don't you look it up?
I'm scared to know.
does not appear to be an official or recognized national holiday. But based on social media, it is sometimes used informally, such as in a post from October 17th, 2024. This likely refers to internet slang distinct from the recognized National Goon Off Day on March 22nd,
Huh.
which encourages relaxing and skipping work.
Ooh.
Wait, Goon Off Day, focused on fun, relaxation, and taking a break from responsibilities. Oh, Goof Off Day.
Oh.
Goof Off Day, not Goon Day. I just assumed it was
Oh.
Archer. Reading everything as goon.
Goon. Well, I did look up National Gooning Day, so I was assuming.
You know what they say about assumption?
9/11.
They make out a fool out of you and me.
It makes an ass out of you and me because it's
Every
ass,
year.
boom, you and me.
Every year, Jibby mourns Gooner 9/11.
I mean, they rolled it back. They gave the people back what they wanted. You could see the
Wait,
panties.
really?
again. Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's insane. Whew, big stretch.
I feel like they're going to learn the lesson of we need to have this available for all of our characters now.
Sure hope not all of the characters.
What do you mean?
Well, clearly people like the upskirt, so you sell
Yeah,
more.
that is available for all the characters. That's the
Oh.
rollback. Like, so like the thing is that for all the characters when you first played, you could kind of get the upskirts for everyone. And then they made it so that if you try to do that, it would like fade out the character and you could see through them instead. And that was considered Gooner 9/11. Is that like it was a new mechanic where you couldn't look up the skirt without it just fading out the character. So then they rolled that back so you could once again look up the skirt.
Ew.
There you go. Meanwhile, we have Resident Evil 4, the true gentleman's game, where if you look up her skirt, she calls her a pervert.
I have a clip
Okay,
on my
as
channel
she
where that wasn't
should.
working for some reason, so I could just freely look up there.
Oh! Why would you
How
want to
old's
do
that
that?
That was one of the earliest clips.
Did they get rid of that in the remake?
I think it's like one specific scenario you can trigger it, but it's not like all the time.
I feel like because it was a thing that existed in the original, everyone was testing it in the remake, and then they didn't work, and they were like, "Oh shit! Wait, no!
Wait, no, I don't want this. Wait, no!
Wait, no! Now I am a pervert. I swear I'm just testing the game. I swear. Wait, no!
I don't know. I don't know.
No, I swear. It's just that Punisher move. Wait.
Wait.
I found the clip from my channel where you can just freely look up her panties.
Why would you want to?
You can see her panties.
Why would you
There you
want to?
So you can see her
Because
panties.
Cassie is the second most gooner.
That's true. She is.
Everyone is so mean to me.
You're so gooner though.
Everyone is so mean to me.
Cassie is gooner default. Chip is gooner elite. Not the gooner elite.
Gooner elite.
Congratulations, Chevy. How do you feel?
Gooner elite. Elite class
At least
gooner.
at least you're elite something, you know? Feels
Triple
good.
S gooner status.
I think I'd rather die.
The Goon Master.
This is not making it better.
The Goo Master.
I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay, have fun. Go piss, girl.
Goon Master's killing.
The goonless hand. Look at her panties versus the goon. I hate throwing people better size feet. That's not what you say though. You
No, that's not what you say.
Because their dogs out, and we're like, Jebby, why'd you notice that? It's like, because I hate it. I hate they have their
Woof,
flappers out in the open, and we're like, Jebby.
Jebby out here with using slang terms for feet that imply he is deeply into the community. I just feel like the term puppy maker has been seared into my brain like a scar. Like there's scar tissue in my brain that spells out the word puppy maker.
I quote the way people talk of it, which is why it looks like you like them.
But Jibby, you do it perfectly straight. And I think it's just the way British humor is, where you do it perfectly straight and it just doesn't sound like a joke anymore.
Like bros in the feet. Okay.
Okay. Ain't gonna judge. But then when you get defensive about it, we do judge you.
That's my biggest op, that I mock things by quoting the things I hate. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm back. Where did I put my pen? Oh, there it is.
You also
Hi, Cassie.
always wore the Rat King skin in Outlast Trials, which has the diaper.
Which is a choice.
Mm-hmm. I've been told by my sister I'm exceptionally dry with my humor. Accurate.
Accurate.
Yeah, sometimes I don't know when he's joking.
I assume he never jokes. He hates gay porn and that's why he quotes it. That's right. Jebby, now you either quote all the things you love or you're homophobic. Which is it, Jebby?
Wow.
You back yourself into a corner.
Wow. Homophobic rat.
I heard about the Rat King before I realized its diaper spilleth over.
See, it's
These
you
are the-
saying things like that.
It's like the spilleth over part of the acting in the gay porn. It reminds me of RE1 OG. So you love feet, and that's why you quote feet lovers. Checkmate.
Oh my god. Squish, 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 squish.
Checkmate.
Checkmate, rat beast.
Yeah,
I was gonna be like, can I say checkmate, atheist?
Rat beast.
What's the full quote of the guy?
Checkmate, Aurora, yes.
I need an
Something
actual
works.
like name for the people who quote unquote worship me. I have no fucking clue
Hey,
though.
come on, dude.
I
Oh, it
have
was
open
up
suggestions.
Yours, woke moralists. We'll see who cancels who. Somebody got really upset about cancel culture, and then he went on a rant, and at the end of it, ended it with like, "Up yours, woke moralists. We'll see who cancels who," which sounds like something fucking Wesker would say in like the original Resident Evil or Code Veronica. It's like so cartoonishly evil.
Yeah, it is.
Can you just see that? Can't you just see that like over a video call, like RE1 or Code Veronica Wesker going like, "Up yours, woke moralists. We'll see who cancels who," turns off video call to a blank screen. Where Jill's just like, "The fuck was that?" Anyways.
What the fuck was that? Oh my god, I can see that. What the hell?
One of these days, let me show you what I've seen. I don't think I can bear witness to all you have seen, Jebby. Or I run the risk of increasing my goon status beyond healthy levels.
As far as our chat is concerned, you have no levels.
Yeah. Exactly. I've achieved such a lack of gooner levels that any gooning I do is perceived as ironic. It's the perfect equilibrium.
It's ironic. Oh my god. I don't know.
Fuckers, Aurora. I don't know what that's in reference to.
I don't know how you managed to convince our entire community that you were asexual.
Didn't even try to. It's just my vibe, I guess.
I guess. Why do you give off asexual vibes, Asher? How did you achieve this?
I've been told I'm a capybara, and I think that could be related.
What?
What?
You know how
What does that
capybaras
You know
mean?
just-
capybaras are like really friendly to smaller creatures?
Well, and like they'll just chill with anything, like little small creatures, or they'll just like be chilling with a bunch of alligators and they want to attack them. Just nothing. Nobody wants to hurt a capybara, and capybara doesn't want to hurt anything, so it just goes up there and it just chills with anything. There's like photos of capybara chilling with like a lion pride. There's photos of them chilling with like alligators. I think there's one of it sitting on an alligator's head.
Huh.
Oh
And
yeah, this one.
what is that? How does that relate to gooning again?
No, it's just my vibe is that I'm like a capybara. Look at this image.
Let's...
Uh,
yeah, that is your vibe.
I'm just getting images of capybara chilling with animals.
okay, Asher.
Have you guys heard of your AI slot bores me?
Elaborate.
Okay, I slop bores me.
It's a little like browser game where you LARP as an AI. So basically, like everyone playing it is it's playing together. It's like a multiplayer kind of thing. But you can either like be a human. You can ask like another person, which is LARPing as the AI, as to like generate you text or a picture. And like if you're LARPing as the AI, you get those prompts and you can like respond to it by drawing a little shitty picture in a minute or typing something out real quick.
That's amazing.
And
Yeah,
I sent pictures to our like personal Discord earlier today where I asked them.
Oh, yeah, I
for
saw
Monica
that.
Play. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah, it's that. Those are real people like drawing and writing those.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
It's
Guys,
funny.
I
I got
think-
someone who just asked me about Homestuck and I responded and I was like, this shit's fun.
Nice.
If I had 3 wishes, I would wish Asher was more Gooner for infinite handkerchiefs and to triple world hunger. What the fuck is wrong with you? What kind of dogs do I have? Oh boy! Star!
World hunger.
Come here, baby! Star! Hi, Star! Oh, she's not coming over. Okay. I have 4 dogs, 1 cat. I have 3 Australian Shepherds. We think they're all rescues. And then my littlest dog, Prince, he's a Pomeranian Chihuahua. He's a little brat, but we fucking love him. And then my cat is named Cosmo. He is the prettiest black and white cat. Oh, my 3 Australian Shepherds are also all black and white. We have Star, Midnight, and our oldest boy, Pepper. I really like space, if you can't tell. You have a Chihuahua named
Really?
Gizmo? Aww!
Is it named after the Muppet or no? I hope it is.
I think that's Gonzo.
Yeah, it's
Shit.
Gonzo. The great Gonzo.
I was gonna say he's an underrated Muppet, and then I guess I didn't even remember his name, so
That's
maybe he is
Spooks'
properly
favorite
rated.
Muppet, if you could believe it.
Gonzo's pretty good, but do they compare to Animal?
I love
I'm not a
Animal.
big Animal fan.
But look, but it's Animal.
Did you
My
guys hear
favorite
that,
Muppet is the Dr. Bunsen, I think his name, Honeydew Bunsen or whatever. He's my favorite.
Like, is he the one that does his meep?
No, that's Beaker. his
My
assistant.
my
Oh.
mom
Like
named him
Torment's
that
Beaker.
because he looks like Gizmo from Gremlins. Oh my god, that's so cute.
That's Gizmo.
Oh my gosh. I'm trying to think now. Have you guys heard that Kermit and Miss Piggy broke up?
Oh, they divorced a while ago, man.
Yeah,
That's
they
probably
did.
for the best. Have you seen Miss Piggy? Toxic.
Well, here's the thing. After they broke up, Miss Piggy has been single for a while. You know, she's
Yeah.
finding herself.
I think she should date Sabrina Carpenter.
That's a solid pick. But Kermit got with a younger, fitter pig. He got with his assistant.
Damn, that's crazy.
And then one time when Piggy was interacting with her, and like the celebrity guest was like, wow, you handled that really maturely. She was like, yeah, I'm good with kids. Oh! Yes, really! This really happened! Oh my gosh.
Wait for a second, what happened? Kirby got with a human?
Kermit got with a younger, thinner pig.
Oh.
Like, I think she's
That's
like
crazy.
20-something. And he's like, him and Piggy are like canonically in their 40s, I think.
Why are they doing this to Kermit?
Good question.
I don't know, man. I didn't hear about this. Yeah, they had like a sitcom type show, like a Office kind of inspired.
Oh, that was a thing for like a year, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I think the younger Peg's name is something like Denise or something. Denise. Look how bouncy and fun these buns are.
Let me open it up on my Discord so I can see it in real time. Oh, those are bouncy and fun.
Bouncy, bouncy, fun, fun, fun. Oh, I forgot to... Sorry about that. I forgot to open it up here. Oh my gosh.
I've been doing the fucking your AI slot bores me on the side for just a couple minutes, and I need to tell you guys about one prompt I got and what my response was.
What did you get?
Someone was like, generate a new verse to the Donkey Kong rap. And so it's like, you've seen him once, you've seen him twice. Diddy Kong is really nice, but due to unfortunate current events, Diddy's name is changing gents.
Oh my gosh.
Did they actually change his name?
No.
Aw. That would have been funny if they did.
It wouldn't be.
Oh my gosh.
McCree got name changed.
Yeah, but I don't think Japan could care less. Like, Nintendo execs could not care less about Sean Combs.
Ow. Ella! Hi, Ella! Bun, bun, bun,
Hi,
bun, bun.
Ella.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, there's a ton of like
I'm such a funny
recent
person.
Muppet stuff. You are such a funny
I think
person.
that sitcom you're talking about is like 10 years old, so I feel like saying recent Muppet stuff is a little crazy.
I mean, they also did something more recently. I'm just forgetting what it's called.
The Muppet special starring Sabrina Carpenter?
Yeah. I hope they bring back the Muppet Show. Also, the sitcom can't be 10 years old.
Dude, I think it is.
It can't be.
Let's see. It was 2015 to 2016. It is literally 10 years old now.
It was pre-streaming.
Oh, fuck.
You're old now, Aurora. I guess I can't call you a baby anymore.
Yay! This is a net win for Rora!
I say Aurora's gone through the experience of like a show she remembers really well because it feels recent for her is actually kind of old.
I don't actually
Canon
know it
event
very
for
well.
people.
I've only seen clips
Okay.
on TikTok.
Like, yeah, 10 years old, like almost exactly.
Okay. More hairstyle physics. Woo! What is the next hairstyle? We've gotten the buns done. We've gotten the ponytail done. Fluffy bob time. And this one might actually be more complex. I don't remember anything before age 15, which means I get to feel eternally young. Looks amazing. Thank you.
I got to shock my coworkers the other day because they were talking about like remembering Y2K and all that, and I was like, I was not alive then. And they were like, do I want to know what year you were born? And I was like, no.
No, you don't. Do I want to know what year you were born? No, you don't.
No, you'll be sad.
No, you'll be sad.
Common experience at my last job. One time I was talking to one of my coworkers about my mom, and she's like, I hate to ask, how old is your mom? And when I told her, she's like, that's how old I am. And then she just like sat with her head in her hands for a while as she realized that she was the same age as her coworker's mom.
Tough.
That's tough, actually. That's tough.
Being young in a really like professional like space with like older coworkers is so funny.
I mean, I work with people who are older than my parents.
Damn.
How's that feel?
Fine.
Asher, I love you. I ask you a question and you just say the most like no, yes, and answer ever.
That wasn't much of a
Doesn't
yes and
wanna
topic,
talk.
to be fair.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's not a topic he can talk about. Hey, Archer, what do you like so much about Resident Evil 4?
Oh god.
Eh.
I'll kill you.
What you mean eh? What
No,
you
it's
mean eh?
No, it just.
The original or the remake?
The original.
Well, it's just kind of redefined what action shooters were.
You didn't even play back then.
No, but also the fact that its development led to like 2 other gaming franchises, being Devil May Cry and what's the other one that you like more? The one where you
Haunting
basically
Grounds?
play as Ashley and you start out. Yeah.
I wouldn't say that's a
Oh, yeah,
franchise, but okay.
That one actually was made based on like RE4. Like the fucking dog, it's like a core part of its gameplay, is just the same model as the dog from RE4.
Also, the protagonist looks a lot like Ashley, and if you look at some of the older Resident Evil trailers, there's like a section of the castle that isn't in Resident Evil, but like is 1-for-1 in Haunting Grounds.
Yeah, it's because they literally like it's same kind of thing where it's like the RE3 used a lot of the assets from RE2. It's like Haunting Ground just used assets from RE4.
Let me see if I can find it. Hey Google, the Google logo for today is Miku themed. What's up with that?
Yeah, because Miku V6 just got released today.
Miko! Did you see the heart-shaped like hair clips?
Little head.
Heart-shaped!
Miku!
Miku! Oh, Atcher's just like, oh god, why did I bring it up?
Right.
Anyways, the big cheese is pretty cool.
Big cheese is pretty cool. Now that's Spooks' favorite part of RE4, honestly. I think just because Spooks likes the centipede monster design.
Do love a good centipede.
Do love a good centipede.
You gotta love a good centipede, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Just not the human variety, please.
Human centipede. Human centipede.
Oh god. The fact that that
The
song
red flag
became
of all
so
time.
popular. Yeah, it's from
Yeah.
that's from a song called Red Flags. How'd you know? Resident Evil
Resident
stream?
Evil-
Go to those two. I don't do that. Go to those two.
You should do one.
I regularly stream Resident Evil.
I've stopped streaming Resident Evil because Cassie and Jebby do it too much, and well, not too much. They do it as much as I would, but then it's like I don't know. We need 3 versions of every Resident Evil game.
Let me see what Resident Evil games I have on my YouTube, because I have a whole playlist of just like the Resident Evil games.
I have 1 remake, 4 remake, and 3 remake. I think.
In order that I
Mods.
played them: 3 remake, 8, 4 remake, 2 remake, 4 VR, but I didn't finish that one. 0, 1 remake. The fucking card game that me and Spooks played. Resident Evil 7, Resident Evil 5, Resident Evil 5 again, this time with Jebby, Resident Evil 6, Resident Evil 8 Shadows of Rose DLC. I didn't finish that one.
I do have the recording of my Requiem playthrough, but I don't know if I'm going to post it or if I
do where?
And I streamed RE9. It's not on my channel yet. I'm literally behind 2 weeks on uploading to my fucking channel. Oopsies.
Resident Evil is both these two and Jebediah's special interest. And I'm just here. Like, I'll listen to you
Here
guys
for the
ramble about
ride.
Resident Evil. I have no idea what they're talking about.
So we start off with some evil residents. I will say though, Biohazard is a better name for the series than Resident Evil.
That's fair.
That's why they named 7 Resident Evil Biohazard or Biohazard Resident Evil,
Resident Evil.
depending.
But then I'm
Damn. These
like,
evils
Biohazard
are
Requiem
residents.
doesn't have the same ring to it as Resident Evil Requiem.
It really doesn't.
No.
It's because it's a requiem for the evil residents, not a requiem for the
Or
biohazards.
Biohazard Village feels like it should be Village Biohazard.
Yeah. So is it like the exact same name in Japanese, or is it like, is there a difference?
It's called biohazard there. Like
Yeah,
or do you
I'm
mean,
saying
the
like
name of the
Village
actual-
and Requiem, are they still called Biohazard Requiem and Biohazard Village in Japanese?
I believe.
Yeah, they are.
so.
It's straight up like I'm pretty sure the names are in English. Like it's not like transliteration of Japanese. It's English.
Yeah.
Oh, never
Because
mind
the
then.
games take place in America.
Which is interesting. The reason that it's not called Biohazard here is because of like a band, I think.
Need to readjust my pants. Eh.
My goodness.
I sit weird, and so my pants tend to bunch up.
Oh no.
Do 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 do. Seven over here
God, I
is
forgot that, like,
Biohazard Resident Evil.
the-
Huh.
I forgot that the original Resident Evil 4 was going to be a lot more like supernatural.
Oh yeah?
Like there's like ghosts and stuff. In this trailer, this isn't the one I was looking for, but it has a lot of like areas that you will not recognize. we
Boots
have a Resident Evil
didn't fucking
trailer?
believe me when I told her that Devil May Cry was originally a Resident Evil 4. She's like, no, Devil
Yeah.
May Cry is way older than that, right? That's from the 80s. And I was like, no.
Oh.
No, it's not. It just feels like it's from the 80s.
Yeah, that early beta trailer is like completely different. There's an area that like a part of it that implies a first person perspective and also parts that imply fixed camera perspectives, and you're being chased around by like a smoke monster.
Huh. So they kept the whole thing about the word evil making the vil.
Since they named it Biohazard Resident Evil and Resident Evil Biohazard here, they could still use the fucking VII in evil. Wait, is that why people ship Leon and Dante? No, people ship Leon and Dante because they love Yaoi.
Fact. Oh boy, do
They're
people love
also the
yaoi.
same person, basically.
Facts. Himbos! I need a himbo! I'm holding out for a himbo till the end of the night. I need to finish playing Devil May Cry.
Oh, this is the trailer with the hook ghost that follows you around.
Hand hook, car door.
And hard. Okay, strand 1, strand 2. We'll call this strand 3, even though it's a bun. And we'll rig the base on 4.
Curse you.
Bless you. Bless you.
Did Archer just curse me?
No.
Yes.
Okay. No, I believe Archer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I choose to hashtag believe men.
Cassie, the trailer I just sent is the point that it starts at, isn't that like a pixel for pixel like area in Castle Grounds, I think?
It's called Haunting Grounds.
Shit.
I don't know.
I thought you played it.
No, I haven't played it yet. I've been waiting.
Somebody played it.
Maybe it's Jimmy. I don't have the fucking console to play. I think I've been making jokes about like I just need to buy a PS2 or 3
Did
or
I
whatever
just
it is.
watch enough videos on it to like see gameplay of it? Because I feel
Yeah,
like
you did, dude, because I have not played it.
Oh.
You probably watched
Laura, did
videos
you?
about it with me.
Oh.
Because I like to watch videos about games that I haven't played.
Resident Evil 3.5.
Zero also says bless you.
Thank you, Zero. I saw. I played it though. You did not watch me.
You don't know that.
Yeah, you don't know
What does that mean?
Yep.
Well, Jebby, I guess you have a hole in your house somewhere.
I'm in your
Big
walls.
enough
I'm in
for
your
a
walls. I'm in your walls.
mosquito.
I'm in your walls. 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 I'm in your walls.
You're saying
Tables have
minerals.
turned.
I'm in your walls.
The table salt.
Minerals, minerals, minerals,
Minerals, minerals, minerals.
Minerals.
Minerals!
Vitamins and minerals and minerals and minerals and vitamins and minerals and minerals and minerals.
Oh my god. Love me some good squash and stretch. I cannot speak today. Bleh. God.
Blech.
Bleh.
Blech.
Bleh. I love that I can stick my tongue out at you.
Blech.
Bleh.
How dare you?
Bleh.
You mean to insult me, the great Cassandra Fortune, by sticking your tongue out at me?
But
Bleh.
How dare!
I dare easily, actually. I'm full of audacity. I
Fuck
gained
you.
a lot of audacity when I gave up the woman.
Your audacity.
No!
Unpause your audacity.
My audacity! No!
Fuck
my
you,
audacity is
un-Uma's your
plenty
Usme.
odd.
My moves are
No, fuck
bad.
you, unpause your audacity.
But I have the audacity space.
No, unpause your audacity. Now it's
I'm gonna
just
take
audacity.
your audacity space.
I don't think you can take space.
I do think it's fucking crazy that men just kind of have empty space for women's uteruses.
Yeah, why do I just have an empty space?
Why couldn't
What do
they
you
get something
mean?
equivalent there? Why isn't like the sperm storage there?
Why is it
Too hot.
external?
It's too hot inside. It would all
No,
die.
maybe
That's why
it
hot
shouldn't be
tubs
so.
kill sperm.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. And you also are like, you're not supposed to put a laptop directly on your lap if you're a man because the heat from the laptop can damage them.
It's okay. You can make more.
Yeah. This is true.
Have you ever seen the like it was like a fucking like experimental birth control for men where it was like some kind of like ultrasonic thing that vibrates the balls in a way that it doesn't make any new sperm for 6 months?
Wait,
What?
what?
I
That's
swear,
a
I remember this
thing.
was a thing.
This sounds like one of those like egg scramblers, but you're scrambling your balls. It doesn't sound great.
I need to find it.
I
Where
feel
was it?
like
Where
I
was it?
zoned out for like 10 seconds. Then I'm suddenly completely lost in the conversation.
I remember seeing this. It's like a little device that you like dip your gentleman into, and then it kind of like
You're
ultrasound-
gentlemen.
Here it is, ultrasound-powered male contraceptive device.
Despite Jeppy's gooner status, he speaks the truth here. Testicles are a natural thermometer, to a sense.
The ultrasonic waves temporarily halt sperm regeneration with contraceptive effectiveness beginning 2 weeks after the first application. The effect is reversible with fertility expected to return no later than 6 months after the last application.
Hi, Star.
So you put the gentleman in, and then within 2 weeks it turns off sperm production, and then it keeps it off for 6 months.
Well, it says no later than 6 months, so you could be super
Yeah.
fertile again in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, you could, I guess. But the general idea is it should last up to 6 months.
Hyper fertile.
Zero, that's a great question. I don't know.
No, I can recount exactly how we did it. As you went, bleh, I said, "How dare you?" You said, "I have a lot of audacity." I said, "Un-awe your audacity," and then Audrey said he had audacity too. So I tried to un-awe his audacity, and he said, "No, I have extra audacity space," which is a reference to like the whole like men have more audacity because they don't have like the uterus; they just have more space there for audacity. So I was like, "Wow, that's not fair. Why don't you have something there? Like, why don't you keep the sperm there?" And Audrey was like, "Because it's too hot, they die." And I was like, "Hey, have you guys heard of the ultrasonic device that turns off sperm production?" And that's how we got there.
I feel like the audacity space is the women version of that one meme that went around like I feel like a decade ago at this point, which was just that picture of like Socrates or Aristotle or something, and it just says the pee.
My
is stored
dinner
in
is
the
ready. I'll
balls."
be back.
Yeah, pretty much. I did send the article about the ultrasonic contraceptive device to the Not Safe for Work chat in Discord, in case anyone wants to read about it.
Scientific literature. Why does it look like a what are those things called?
I don't know what you're
Like
trying to
a
say.
beer koozie?
Because it's a koozie for your balls.
Then the opening image is just that with like a very crude ball sack drawn over top it.
Yeah, showing you how you dip them in.
Hey, but they were accurate enough to show them at the two distinct levels. Which is a thing because apparently, like, if they touch, it's to keep them at different temperatures, just in case,
Huh.
or something
Crazy.
like that.
Women's boobs can be different sizes, but that's just because our bodies hate us.
Is this a European device? Because there is, if you scroll down, there's like a drawn image of somebody using it with like penis depicted.
I think it's German, if I remember correctly.
That makes so much sense then. I'm sorry, it's so funny to me though. Cause it's like, hey, not to get too graphic, but it appears to be erect and it's not impressive.
You can't
And
just
it's
say that
so-
on stream!
It's so funny, but like if you scroll down, you'll see the image.
I see what you're talking about. I also read the
It's-
article earlier.
That's so funny. Anything can happen, especially while Aurora's not present.
Can't zone out for a second. We'll start talking about the testicle wiggle or seeing comments in the comments.
Always looking
Why'd you look
snugly.
at the comments?
What are the comments?
Wow, can't wait to have my balls massaged. I had to check the calendar and make sure it was not April 1st. It's like me at 14 reverse one available. It's per crazy simple. Whatever. But just have to argue about vasectomies. I'm sending this to Elon Musk. You could use it to embellish it using Telstar battery technology. What?
The fuck?
Is
I'm
this
back.
person
Hi.
advocating for every 14-year-old male to get a vasectomy and then reverse it when they want kids? Is that what
Yeah,
they're
that's a little fucked up.
That's crazy.
That's eugenics.
A little bit, yeah.
That's stepping the toes a little bit too close into eugenics territory.
See, and then this person on the other side who says that this device is for sterilization.
And then there's somebody responding to the vasectomy person with birth control generally is a horrible idea or a horrible thing. Oh, boy.
God, you know, I have to stop reading these comments. It is literally the worst of the internet commenting on this from
Well,
both sides.
One person did say they're sending this to Elon Musk. He could use it. And that is true.
I'm gonna get banned. Of Twitter.com.
Oh,
Ignore the
I'm
fact
sure
I don't
talking about
fucking
a
post there
wrecked one
anymore.
Earlier.
What?
It's depicted. I don't know what to tell you. It's
I
there
told
in
him
the
you can't
article.
say that on stream, and he was like, but it's there.
It's there.
Oh my god.
Mhm.
I love you guys. Have I said that this stream? Because I love
No,
you
haven't
guys.
touched anything. I think you said I hate you guys and stop or I'll kill you. Usually the stop or I'll kill you is when I do this.
No! I'm gonna kill her.
Exactly. That's exactly how you say it.
Do you guys like the fluffy bob?
It's pretty good. She said she loved Audra and Audra said working with older people than his parents was fine. But she hasn't said she loves me yet. I'm starting to think Aurora doesn't love me anymore, guys.
You played Claire de Lune at me.
I'm not her favorite child anymore. I was her favorite by default purely because I let her, because I meant she could draw boobs and thighs.
That is true.
Boobs and thighs are pretty cool.
I'm a boob and thigh lover. I don't know what to tell you.
A large majority of Aurora's like model children are just like mask, and then there's just me like make the tits a little bigger.
0 is correct.
I got tortellini now.
Jeffy, I didn't realize what Jeffy said before, and I was harsh.
Wow, all my small moments are curated right. I'm gonna become fake when I pay them to rig boobs and thighs. Yeah, you probably would.
Boobs and thighs.
I think the funniest thing is that like when Aurora was making my current model, she's just like, I'm gonna give you a lot of thigh squish. And I was like, you really love thighs, don't you? And she's like, maybe.
Any excuse for Aurora to draw more tits and thighs.
Yes.
Tits and thighs and tits and thighs and tits and thighs and tits and thighs.
They'll do it in their free time if they have to, but if they can get paid for it, even better.
Even better, man. Stop spamming the dirt!
I'm trying to see if the confetti pops again.
Which also, if you just want an art and not necessarily a full model, but just like an art piece, Aurora does those too.
I
I have one
do!
currently in the wait list with them. Or not even wait list because it got confirmed. It's just like in the waiting to be started.
Does it involve tits and or thighs?
No, actually.
No.
I guess by default because I have them a little yes, but like you can't really see them.
I like
You
the
can't
yeah,
see
then the
them.
no, and then the disappointed no.
No.
Or it's gonna like draw the base, like the actual pose with the tits and thighs and sadly cover them up.
Oh. R.I.P. tits and thighs.
Tits and thighs and tits and thighs and tits and
Tits
thighs
and
and
thighs
tits and thighs.
Ooh, big hiccup.
The
I do think I'm kind of done with the model for the day. I think if I stare at this any longer, I'm going to write a strongly lettered word to the Easter Bunny.
Close enough. I'll let it pass. That sentence.
It wasn't very close. It wasn't very close at all.
Close enough.
Just gonna open Clip Studio Paint so there's something in front of me. Oh my god. Oh. I didn't realize how hungry I was until I had food in front of me.
It'd be like that. It'd be like that.
I'm being bonked, but I do!
Acknowledge the existence of thighs.
I do love a good thigh. How?
Oh my god, it's Sophie.
Sophie! Sophie and her fuck ass eyes. Bonka's I'm a cutie
We love her big ass eyes.
Sophie and her cute little year 2. Girl has seen the horrors and also has kind of grown into her head a little bit. We gotta stretch. Oh, and a hydrate. Thank you.
Damn, they're really making sure you're healthy.
And a posture check. Woo.
I know I worried
clown.
Zero once because I mentioned that the only time I really drink water is on stream, and Zero was like, "What?"
Just what? What do you mean you only drink water on stream?
Oh. No, stream seems to be fine on my end, I think.
Says it's fine on my end too.
Same, honestly.
Atcher, Cassie, what do you guys think of the difference between year 1 Sophie, aka 14 just turned 15, and year 2 Sophie, 15 just turned 16?
I like how A, her smile's gone, but B, also you can see that her cheeks have thinned out.
Yeah!
Baby
They've
cheeks
also
are
moved
gone.
up. Her cheekbones have grown in a little bit.
Yeah.
I gotta take care of the Tamagotchi's dreamer.
You can see the trauma.
You can. You really can.
You can.
Less relaxed. Does she ever wear eye makeup?
Not particularly.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it'll look like less once it's blonde, like the rest of her hair.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Her hair is also significantly less fancy.
Yeah. It's,
It's not, like,
a lot less
pristine,
tight
like,
curls.
looser.
Yeah. Very obviously she's not spending hours on her hair anymore. These are more just like, if anything, she put curlers in before she went to bed kind of deal. Also, she put her amulet in this little flower thing in her hair.
But she did.
Oh. Oh, is the... Wait, where is it? It's in her hair?
Right here. This is like a
Ah.
rose kind of thing, and it's in the center of the rose.
Is that the one that they speak to Arthur with?
And a toilet.
So now instead of going to her, like, face her, they just stand at the back of her head and speak into it.
I think
I was doing
they can hear him
I
anyway.
was with Aurora, and our character said wish, and Spooks looked at me sadly and was like, neither a toilet's not there. He can't respond.
Evie will never say the word wish, ever.
Good for her.
God, I hope she dies.
The only one of my characters willing to make a wish was Jack.
R.I.P. Jack. I'm gonna kill him behind a Denny's.
Good luck with that. He's a magic boy.
And I'm a god.
Hey, if he kills you enough times, you'll eventually run out of lives.
He's right, you know.
This is a mechanic.
I meant me, Aurora, is gonna kill him.
Oh.
I need to think about who Jack would target first, and I think it's just disable Jean.
Disable.
I
Good
thought it was
luck
gonna
with
be like
that.
someone that he's really fucking pissed at, and I was like, Philomena's already gone. Who the fuck is he gonna be pissed at? But no, it's just like strategically target John.
Melt Jean's armor into like the ground, so it fuses his legs to the ground, and he just can't move.
That's a little fucked, dude.
Yeah.
I think he'd still be able to beat him.
Well, he still have the shield he can throw, so it's just Captain America. The last time he did that, he did crack Kieran's skull.
Mad funny.
He did! He conked that motherfucker out!
I wonder if I'd be
Woke up
allowed to
later,
use.
just like, man, I got a headache.
I wonder if Jack would be allowed to use luck still.
I imagine not. Because you would just like spend it all in one fight if you had to.
You guys could split like, but to be fair, the other 8 characters could split luck for each of that, so I don't think it would be that much of a tie turner as you'd expect.
No, but it's like that we have to make it last the rest, or like we might want to use it earlier or whatever. You like Jack's probably got one good fight, spam luck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Gotta get you to use your resources somehow.
We use our resources in tense moments.
Like a Jack fight.
And sometimes when we don't, Sophie's fingers comes off.
Yay!
Yay!
Sophie, Adelaide feels so bad.
I'd imagine. That's like her little sister.
Fucking, like I said, seeing me and Aurora did scene with Adelaide and Kira, and Adelaide speaks out. He's like, "Is it about the little princess?" She's like, "Yes, I heard her."
Is this about the
want you to
kid?
know.
Yeah.
I did message Spooks she should lose a finger.
Oh my god!
Why would you do that?
I need you to imagine that, like grabbing a fucking cat meme, just like you.
I'm just sitting there eating my dinner at the dinner table as a kitty cat, and the mean Karen is yelling at me.
What the fuck? Why?
That's not the meme I'm talking about, but sure.
Consequences need to exist. I don't know what to tell you.
You took off a kid's finger.
Adelaide swung a sword at a kid's arm, not knowing where the arm was. You're lucky I didn't say hand. I was about to type hand, and then I was like, no, they won't do it if I say hand, finger.
You asshole.
Damn.
I would have taken, like, honestly, if I was the DM, you would have lost, I'd say, pinky, ring finger, and half of your middle finger.
I was telling Mama before that happened. She was like, "It's not the ring finger, right? That'll affect your marriage." And I was like, "Mama."
But think about the story potential if she lost her ring finger. Which hand is it? Was that specified?
No.
You don't really need a pinky.
Yeah, but still.
It's gonna make when you have to carry out the grocery bags out back in one trip harder, though.
I don't think she's ever or ever will need to have to do that.
And not a problem.
Adelaide used to do that when she worked at the castle.
Everything that can be done will be done to make the Jack fight underwhelming.
I think it's kind of fucked that they fired Adelaide as a maid too. Like, yeah, okay, she fucked up being your monster hunter. She was still like the best maid at that castle.
Yeah.
It's
And
because she was
now-
having sex.
The maids aren't allowed to have sex. Clearly, Amelia
No.
was.
It's just Adelaide.
That's why she can't. Because Amelia did, and that became a problem.
I feel like it's been pretty established that is a rule that only applies to Adelaide.
Yeah, the fact it only applies to Adelaide is so fucking funny. Just, alright, Adelaide. Rule number 1. No fucking.
No sex.
And she met a fucking dog and went, I don't know about that anymore.
And then she met a dog and...
That fuck-ass dog, boy.
He loves him.
He loves her, goddammit.
It wasn't love at first sight, but it was love at second sight.
For those of you in chat, they are referring to a werewolf.
Yeah.
Because you don't have the context of Monster of the Week.
Watch our Monster of the Week. We stream it every Sunday.
Most Sundays.
Most
And it's on
Sundays.
Spooks' YouTube.
Yeah.
Under Here's Spooks called the Queen's Decree. We need to figure out if we want to do like a rotating DM type thing and make a TTRPG series consistently around, or if we want this to be a one-off thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we'll see after this is done.
Yeah. It might take a bit. We're not done yet. It's not playing
Have we
yet.
ever had a lull in a conversation? One of the topic ideas I had was like asking the two of you and chat their opinions on different TTRPG mechanic ideas I had so that I could narrow down my ideas into one. But that opportunity has never been necessary, so.
Well, now you've brought it up, so go on.
We're almost at 4 hours. That's not. We do not have enough
Oh,
time
fuck.
to go through all of it.
Yeah, I was about to say, we probably got to be ending pretty soon.
Next time. Trust. All right. We got a bunch of rigging done. We got the beginnings of the line art for Sophie done.
Hold on. I didn't do sports corner yet.
Okay,
Oh my
go ahead.
goodness.
I'm not going to recap every game. Let me just pull up the standings here. Puerto Rico. Well, this one is a game that the two games that are going on right now. Puerto Rico is beating Cuba 4-1 in the bottom of the 8th, and the United States is beating Mexico 5-3 in the bottom of the 8th. And then when we go to standings, Pool A, Puerto Rico and Cuba are both 2-0. Canada's 1-1. Colombia's 1-3. Panama's 1-3. Those two teams are eliminated. Canada can still make it if they win out, and Puerto Rico and Cuba, one of those two teams is going to make it almost certainly. Then we have Pool B, in which Great Britain is 1-3. They beat Brazil, who is 0-4. United States, Italy, and Mexico are all 2-0. Whoever wins the U.S.-Mexico game will be 3-0 and have a pretty likely shot of making the next stage. Japan is 3-0 and has clinched their next series. Korea is 2-2, as well as Australia and Chinese Taipei are both 2-2. But due to tie-breaking stuff, Korea has won that and is moving on with Japan. Czechia is 0-3 and is probably going to be 0-4 after losing to Japan. Venezuela is 3-0. The Dominican Republic is 3-0, both of which have clinched to the next division. They just have to play each other for top seed. Israel is 1-2. The Netherlands is 1-2, and Nicaragua is 0-4. All of those teams are eliminated. But the Netherlands and Israel have to play, so one of those two teams will be 2-2, and the other will be 1-3. And then U.S., Italy, and Mexico is the most interesting one to me, or Puerto Rico, Cuba, and Canada, because only 4 of those 6 teams are going to move on. Probably U.S. and Mexico, and then Puerto Rico. I can see Canada making it. That one is actually maybe the toughest one to pick. That's World Baseball Classic updates.
Woo! That's a lot of balls. A lot of balls. Anyway.
Look at all them balls.
Look at all of those balls. Anyway.
Nobody likes balls.
Slash raid! We're gonna ride someone new.
Fortune cookie.
Is there a fortune in there?
Oops.
Yep.
What
Are
the
you
fuck was
serious?
that?
I was like, yeah, I was like, oh, it's. I
My
don't know what that was.
fucking
Your YouTube
YouTube
started
decided to.
going.
Yeah, my YouTube started to unmute, and I don't know
Oh, did
why.
your music end?
No. Just a
Oh.
random tab started to play. What the hell?
Huh.
As you do.
That was weird. Anyway, when will you guys next be live?
Sometime next week.
Tomorrow! Tomorrow is Mario Day, so I will be playing a Mario game with my beautiful sister.
Mario.
There will be a short on the VOD channel tomorrow, and maybe another one later this week, depending on how quickly I edit that. We'll see.
I will next be live Thursday with Power Wash. And then maybe a Date Everything stream at some point. I don't know. I don't know yet.
Ooh.
All right.
I don't know, Jebby. A haunting melody starting in the middle of Power Wash doesn't seem very likely. You must just be crazy. You must be hearing things.
You must be imagining. You must just be haunted.
Jebby, have you considered the fact that maybe you're haunted?
All right, everyone get in the car. We're leaving. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you all so much for watching. And I will see you all next time. Bye-bye. Bye now. Bye-bye.
Bye.